Howdy folks, welcome to Alberon RPG, our home for a whole bunch of different role-playing games. I am Joe Treff, your DM this evening, and many others, and joining me are my friends, Olive, Dan, Brandon, Liz, and David. We're going to play Starfinder 2nd Edition tonight, but before we do, a couple of quick announcements. We are going to be playing D&D tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Twitch. We also have a website, alberonrpg.com, where you can see information about all of our different campaigns, the one-shots, the anthologies that are run by people like Kara and Hannah. All of those are over on our YouTube at alberonrpg in complete session format as well. There is over 500 sessions of role-playing games, closing in on 600 pretty rapidly. So all of that at alberonrpg. We use Syrinscape and Monument Studios music for all the sounds that you hear. There's a couple other artists that are open source artists, and so if I had to name all of them, it would be really challenging. But several hundred of them, and you can see them on Syrinscape, because that's where they're all accredited. That is all the announcements that I have for this week, and in the future, we'll have a stinger, but because this is session 1, we can just go right into it. Give me 1 second. In an empty stretch of the galactic expanse, a large asteroid drifts around an unnamed star. Across this asteroid sprawls the megacity of Seethe, formed of districts ruled by powerful corporations who shape the laws, infrastructure, and the very lives, hopes, and dreams of the citizens who live in these massive spires. Below the cascade of terraces and vertical pleasure districts, flowing miles up and down through hundreds of interconnected levels that make up the Valor Syndicate, down past the deep red and gold tones of the velvet-draped balconies and mirrored corridors that create the sector of the neon depths known as Red Hollow Row, we find ourselves in a ruined infrastructure control room that once routed power for a section of the neon depths that now just stands devastated by time. Dan, let's start with you. After a night out of drinking across the Red Hollow Row district, can you describe your character and how you wake up?
Monk is starting his morning ritual. He's very much getting ready to greet the day. He is filing his nails and he is on the phone. Now, Monk is a character who very much is very, very manicured. The way I described him was a very vague early 20s kind of young Ron Perlman, but I've played around with a lot of the art. Me and Joe, we're gonna have some art uploaded eventually, but he has a very distinct, they call it gay face, where his face is very kind of mooned, kind of shout out a little bit. His cheeks are more expanded. The character is wearing a red duster, kind of a v-neck, no hair on his chest, completely no hair on his face. And one distinct thing he has is on his arm is a tattoo of Shakespeare. It's one of the classic, I forget the name of the portrait, I'll look it up later, but it's the classic one. And it's facing outward, so people, when they look at his arm, can see the head of Shakespeare.
Okay, it's the head. I was wondering if it was just his
complete
works just across the arm.
Just his head. And Monk, he's a journalist. I call him a journalist fixer. He has various newspapers, but for now it's mostly just going to be local zines and stuff that he writes for under anonymous identities. And he does this through various means and contacts that he has throughout Seethe. And basically right now, as I was describing him, he is on the phone and he's just filing his nails, and he's talking to his publisher, HarperCollins, which is his friend he grew up with from a very, very young age. He grew up in like kind of the rich areas around like the Halo kind of area where Monk was originally born from, but because of the death of his parents, he had to live down in the slums area now. And so he's on the phone with Harper, and he's...
Yeah, Harper, I don't care. I mean, look, my book is going to be the greatest novel anyone has ever written. Yeah, I don't have a name for it, okay, sure. But look, just call it Monk's untitled novel, okay? And get it off to the what do you mean it's not ready yet? It's publisher ready. Okay. You know what? You're getting me upset right now. I'm doing my morning ritual, and you know what? I can't have a frowning face right now. If I have a resting face, I want it to be a happy face to greet the world. And you know what? I just went out drinking last night, and people can see that. You know what? I have eye bags right now, and it's just not a great vibe right now. I'll call you back, Harper. Okay?
And in that moment, you actually get a message across your communicator, but we will get back to you in just a moment. Your shouting has awoken another member of your team. Liz, could you describe your character and the condition that they wake up in?
So Nyx, the android, is tangled artfully in the netting where the storage is, and she's with Fix as well, which is her drone, and she's kind of waking up and buffing herself out and fixing any nails because that's her default from the circus, and she also wants to be prepared if an apocalypse ever happens. And Fix thinks that he's a bird, and he's always thought he was a bird because he was caged at the circus with birds. So you can hear tweeting every day in our little hideout.
Phenomenal. So you are up in this camo in the kind of cargo netting you said? I imagine that when you're buffing out your nails, being an android, it's more of like an actual like Dremel, like a kind of process. So certainly loud, little sparks kind of rain down. And for you, Monk, as you terminate that call and that communicator message comes in, you hear it mirrored up above you as you get the same exact message. But we'll get back to you in a moment. Nyx and Fix. Okay. Olive. Can you go ahead and describe your character and the condition that they are waking up in?
As the camera pans down, as Nyx is filing their nails, we follow...
Like actual nails, not nails. Like nails.
I thought like filing nails.
I'm filing my nails.
Why are you filing nails?
Screw it, like little tiny nails, like replacing little parts of me.
Oh,
like
I
one
see.
over a time.
Okay,
so when
we're
you
getting...
look at like Nyx is an amalgamation of different android parts that form this like clown-like body. And so every morning as they sleep, when they turn over, like you hear from the little cargo nets, little ting, 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 little like screws and things falling out. And so every morning there is like as a person might brush their teeth, Nyx has to like replace and swap out some parts.
Like that.
Okay, so I am imagining Blalinka is directly underneath wherever you are.
A rain of nails.
Yeah. So she is uncomfortably awakened to little shavings of metal, and pinpricks falling on her. Let's see. I'm gonna say I was originally imagining her waking up on the bottom bunk of one of the like hammocks that we have. Are you, or maybe it's underneath that. So she's waking up on the bottom bunk of one of the hammocks.
I'm in the rafters, like way up, that kind of style, like loft, I think. That's
okay,
what
so
I
then maybe
imagine.
she's just...
So like,
I know where
of
she
the
is.
nails falling down is faster because there's more room to go and hit you harder.
I'm gonna say yes. So it's an awful way to wake up. She's actually on the ground of the kitchen area floor. And her face is in a puddle where the sink spout is missing, or is leaking. Where the sink pipes are leaking. And she wakes up with like both nails raining down on her face and then like imprints of the concrete on the other side of her
Does she have
face.
coolant on her face too?
Probably.
That's the river, right?
Off and to the right of your hideout, there is this kind of like half-submerged pipeline that is just flooded with coolant, kind of slowly flowing by. Little bits of it mix into like the kind of standing pockets of moisture in your hideout, but it's not like a tremendous amount. Some people probably even see it as a benefit.
That's
True. Oh, yes.
So you wake up in this space surrounded by various kinds of nails being filed. David, what about you?
I guess camera pans away from everybody, and near our little aforementioned half-exposed pipeline that has become this coolant river, camera kind of like pans tastefully onto the back of appears to be like shaggy haired, kind of like a little bit of facial hair, guy in a trench coat, and you hear like a kind of jingling, right? And you realize that like he's kind of suspended with like a strap up towards the ceiling, and the strap that goes right here, and there's also a handlebar right here.
What?
And you just hear like, and you see that he's asleep, and the jingling is his belt. You can piece 2 and 2 together, and you realize that this guy has kind of strapped himself up like this, and he was basically at some point using the restroom, as a male does, number 1, and fell asleep when he was done. So he's just kind of been there, and I'm going to assume that our ringing that everyone has heard at some point buzzes in his pocket, and he kind of like,
Absolutely, you get the message as well, Volinka.
What?
as he's still suspended after having fallen asleep while using the restroom because he was so drunk.
And you get to see it from underneath.
As you kind of look out past where there are kind of bombed out, ruined maps of the power infrastructure around you, you can kind of see out the broken window where there would normally be sort of like an outdoor space, but where here there is really just kind of like broken bits of concrete overhanging from the level above you. Thea, just a little damp and just hanging around.
And that noise just now was the message coming through for you.
You hear like, and as he kind of realizes the state he's in, of course, hung over a little bit, and
Are you staying up there? Or are you getting down?
Oh, he's gonna get down, but he had to go after the night of fun last night, and
Go
he
Reapers!
just felt pretty relaxed and thought he'd just hang up there for a little bit, and
As he did.
the wave of sleepiness just got a hold of him.
Yeah, there's nothing more I could say to that. That is exactly how you fall asleep. That is exactly how you wake up. We've all been there. Brenda.
So, as all this is going on, Sagan has actually been awake. He is actually tangled up in the netting in the crafts room where we have all our workbenches.
Okay.
On the ceiling. His artificial leg his prosthetic leg is completely tangled in some sort of horrible knot, and he's just spinning upside down, trying to get anyone's attention. At this point, he's
No
been
one
awake
can
for an
hear
hour.
you.
I'm
He's-
just not
he's kinda
paying
given up.
attention to you.
They're just
No,
ignoring you.
No, he's just, help, fuck, what are you guys doing? Help, fuck.
And this is a person the size of like a sofa dangling from this thing.
Very large, sort of dark green skinned, very, very long body. It's almost, like if the rope gave just a little bit more, he could reach out and maybe touch the ground. It would be an uncomfortable fall if it just gave way, though.
Absolutely.
And then it does give way.
In fact, it does. As the little chime goes off to indicate a text has gone out to every single one of you at the exact same time, what they call a group text. The start snaps something that is suspending you, and you just plummet, hitting the ground relatively hard, and you have helped yourself. But Skullrunners, you all now are awake, and you find that you have the same message sent to you from your fixer, Chrome Dream. And it reads, "Yo, you want these creds or no? Chop, chop, tick, tick." And that's all. You all know that Chrome Dream, typically, this android fixer of all of yours, spends time at Club Mirage, which is a little bit of a walk through the undercrawl and then up and into the Neon Depths proper. Is there anything that you all want to do to get ready to take this trip? Is there any kind of things that you want to grab and equip yourselves with? You probably are able to eat something pretty quick before you go.
Do we have some sort of equivalent of like a shower at all, or no?
No, there's a
We have a
sink,
hose.
and you very much like cat bath the sink area.
This is disgusting.
I just want to also point out, we designed this together. So you all chose to live like this.
Yeah, I guess Theo, since he's kind of like a little separated from everyone, will unhook himself because he doesn't want to fall into the into our coolant bath. That's why he has this thing set up here,
Yeah.
and mosey on down and turn the sink on and just wash his hands first.
I feel like you have to step over Blalenka's limp body.
That's all right,
Yeah, I feel like she's there laying, pretending that she's not awake yet. That she's awake.
Fair enough.
He's gonna take tiptoe over, but he's probably gonna fucking trip and.
Second does not try to keep you asleep. He sort of clumps in. He goes, "All right, everyone, breakfast time." Goes in and gets out a bunch of just pre-packaged granola bar type things.
Yeah.
They're absolutely disgusting. They're rock hard. He puts them down on the big table that's in the common room. He goes, "Come on, you know the rules. Everyone gather around. We're gonna eat together. Come on."
Monkey's gonna come out and he's applying some man makeup, some manscaping.
Okay.
And he just has a little mirror and he's just gonna.
I feel fine. Oh my god, guys! I don't know why you guys feel terrible with alcohol. I wake up and I feel totally normal. It's maybe you guys are old or something, but for me, I feel fine.
Don't call me old. Sit down.
You take out some of these fiber chunk protein bars and distribute them amongst the group. Is there anything that you all want to do before heading out?
Blalenka wants a fistful of cheese.
Okay. It is certainly government cheese. This is, cheese product. But yeah, absolutely.
Can I put in a vial I can store on me a little bit of the coolant?
Yeah.
Just I don't know. I feel like I'll need it in the future or could use it.
A quick hit, right?
You root around a little
hit
bit
before
and
you
you find an empty nip bottle and you can easily enough scoop up some of this. It isn't, you imagine this is just kind of sludgy water for any practical purpose, but it has a little coolant in it. It looks vaguely blue.
I'm going to search on the infosphere about Club Mirage.
Sure. Okay, so make a... give me 1 second. It's slightly different here. I believe we still have cultures. And so
It's lore or something.
Is it lore now? Give me 1 second here. Are you trained
Or
in...
gather information, maybe diplomacy?
I am
Request?
trained in media lore.
Are you... Okay, so you could use media lore. I would say if you are trained
As
in
an
computers, you
Albarian.
could do that as well. But absolutely, yeah. Use your training in computer lore, you said?
Media lore, as an Elbarian, or
Absolutely.
whatever the bald race was.
Lore. Here we go, yeah.
There it is, 6.
It would be...
That is a 12 plus 6.
Okay. So you research Club Mirage, and it's not hard. I mean, it's a business. It has a site established specifically for it. So Club Mirage is just above you in the Crimson Corridor. Still probably a good 30-minute walk to get there. You've been there before, in fact, to meet Chrome Dream in the past, and so you know a little bit about this. It is a place where when you walk in, holograms are projected across this kind of darkened space. There are places where little sheets of almost mist cold mist is sprayed down, and then the projections are cast onto that. So it's kind of hard to see through the space because there are these almost illusionary curtains. Thus the name Club Mirage.
Okay.
I would say you know typically that the person out front is a Vesk named Ruskar. Maybe some of you have met them before. And what are you trying to find out about this place?
I'm going to give that information out to the group.
Sure.
I'm mostly trying to see what's on the drink menu and see if I'm going to maybe fudge some stuff, because I'm looking to write a headline about a fake deal they're offering for tonight. What is the day for tonight? What day is it?
Thank you very much. Today is the second Friday of the third cycle.
I'm going to come up with a Friday special.
Okay, the Friday special.
The Friday special is a drink called... do I have an idea of the drink they have there?
So the Club Mirage, I believe, just has the fantasy soda, but there, I mean, anything you can come up with whatever you want.
Okay. I'm going to say there is a special on the intergalactic fizzy volcano.
The intergalactic fizzy volcano. Okay. With that check,
Yep.
you send your post off, and we'll see what that does.
Yep.
Anything else before you make your way out? Yes.
Spice is going to fix her veil on her face.
Okay.
And then she's also going to text Chrome Dream, coming.
Okay. So you respond. Anything else that people want to do before you make your way?
For Club Mirage, is there any? I mean, obviously we are in the. What's the name of the corporation that owns this?
The Valor Syndicate.
Valor Syndicate. Do clubs or businesses have to have some sort of like, I don't know, close relation with Valor Syndicate, or are they just, you know, like, hey, we just want to set up shop?
Great question.
That is a really good question. I would say make a lore check for me.
You want business or corporate lore?
I would say corporate lore.
Natural 20 for a 27.
Oh!
Brother, let's
Pull
go!
up a different document.
This is how we game the game!
Okay, so for the Valor Syndicate, you think, and maybe it is, Theo, that you just have more experience with the Valor Syndicate. Maybe you've done some more jobs here, but the Valor Syndicate has a couple of laws that are a little bit different than others. Typically, what you're talking about is would fall into what is called the House Authority Doctrine. Basically, all Valor properties are under direct syndicate control. And so, yes, a club would have to have some kind of connection or at least be partially owned by the syndicate itself.
Sure. Would that Nat 20 by any chance, like, give me any, like, insight into, like, do they have, I don't know, is, like, the manager someone's cousin? Is, like, do they have is the owner... I don't know. Do they have any connection with...
With that natural 20, it strikes you that you have never seen a Valor Syndicate person. And when you talk about the Valor Syndicate, almost always we're talking about house security. This is the group of people who keep order within the Valor sort of territory. And you've never seen house security at Club Mirage. It's always just been this Vesk bouncer, and that is pretty odd. It strikes you that Chrome Dream is powerful enough in their own right within the underworld that they do not need that connection. And that's pretty substantial.
Does Theo think that, like, you know, obviously we're a little mercenary group, like, should he take a weapon? Like,
probably.
Before? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just for going there, absolutely.
Yeah, Theo will, like, obviously he just woke up and is still wearing what he wore last night, so he'll probably, like, you know, change his underwear, change his pants.
Okay.
But in
Thank
his
God.
in his like, kind of like not a trench coat, I guess it'd be similar to like a duster, right? Make sure that he's got his holster, he's got his pistol.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you walk up to the armoire, probably the fanciest thing in the entirety
Oh, yes.
of this hideout, and cracking it open, there is entirely your wardrobe and then like one or two things from other people.
Yeah.
Most of their clothing kind of kept within the kitchen cabinets. But yeah, you can absolutely deck yourself out there.
Sure.
So all of you now equipped, now fed, some of you a little bit cleaner than you were before.
Wait, guys, before we leave, can we just have like a nice group? Like, let's all get together, group chat, outfit chat. Are we good? Yes?
You see... Valenka is wearing the same sweaty Reaper's tank top she's been wearing for the past 3 days. Yep.
Theo, who actually hasn't spoken, kind of like grabs some water out of the sink, throws it on his face, and just kind of like rubs it a little bit, and the kind of like tired, hungover, almost like leaves his face as he kind of takes a deep breath in. And I'm always ready to go.
I do some cartwheels, make sure those nails are in good, and I seem a lot more flexible and not as, like, I don't know, making the mechanical noises I was last night.
So you see me stand up, and I'm a large creature, and there's not much that I can find that fits me. So everything is just a little bit shrunken or a little bit mismatched. You can kind of see like my midriff poking out as I stand up.
Imagine like a
Shorts
Winnie
are
the
too
Pooh
small.
kind of
Little
t-shirt.
Yeah.
You
As-
can see like a big scar where my like leg and like implants attach, and I just I'm really greasy. I kind of always look greasy. I just kind of stare at you a little bit and I go, "Praise be to Hylex, let's go."
As Monk does like a sweep of like the people in front of him, like the outfit, he just goes,
No, maybe that might work. Okay, guys, come on, quick. We need to do a little photo before we go out. Come on, we're gonna post it to the infosphere. The sphere, come on.
and he's gonna take out his Polaroid camera and he's gonna go up and he's gonna try to everyone go in for a selfie.
Is everybody getting into the selfie?
I try to get into the selfie, but like
I
I'm
imagine
not
It's
in
just
the
your
frame.
like chin.
Yeah, very much, yeah.
Like I'm bending down and it's just my chin.
My guess is for Sagan, like to get a good picture of Sagan, you have to kind of like mosaic 3 or 4 photos together.
I mean, like, yeah, Theo will give like kind of like a. Sometimes we get into like questionable situation. I don't know if I should post this or you should post this, but sure, like yeah, he's in there
Theo.
kind of like this.
Really smart point. When you
Yeah,
post something to the infosphere, everybody gets to see it.
yeah.
So just something to think about.
Yeah, and he does like a this, and I'm assuming like you take the picture anyway.
Yeah.
And after that, he kind of like, well, hopefully that doesn't. Whatever.
I don't
You know
post
what?
it.
We have a cork board of all the Polaroids we've taken.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually an analog picture.
Oh, okay.
So it's not gonna go on
it's
the
an
screen.
analog camera.
Yeah.
It's not okay. Yeah, he still gives like a what the fuck kind of face, but after it's done, he kind of like checks his duster again, checks the holster, like makes sure it's loaded, and says, "All right, let's go make some money."
I'm gonna put it on the cork board. I like that idea.
Fantastic. So you just quickly put the developing photo up on the cork board, and you all make your way out and into the undercrawl. This is a section of the city of Seethe proper that at one point was like much of the rest, but has now fallen into disrepair. Much of this was like mag tunnels, and in fact, as you kind of exit your domicile is a strong word, but you're the place that you sleep. You can see directly in front of you there is this long sort of train that has become almost jammed into a tunnel, and through here you will need to travel to make your way to the neon depths above. Are you all just climbing aboard this sort of train as you kind of look at it wedged in? The door is open. You can see, and some of you have probably traveled through here before. If you've ever played Fallout, it's similar to the way that the trains are set up there. You can just board, walk through, and then exit near the back, clearing the sort of cave-in that has happened at the mouth of this tunnel.
I would say that Sagan would try to use some sort of like local knowledge or survival skill to just like find an easier path for him with his, prosthesis and the fact that he's tall and there might be cave-ins there.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say you make a survival check. This is really like sensing direction.
Yep. Good. Survival, that is a 15.
The 15th. So you look around, and as you do, through this car, there are places where you can see the floor is especially corroded and pitted, and you can point that out to your allies, or choose not to. For you, it's especially important because you barely kind of fit into the structure. This was not really designed for large creatures. Sometime maybe about 150 years ago, they started more standardized sizing for like large, community-oriented... what is it called?
Yeah.
Transit spaces. But here, pretty narrow, so you are able to avoid those things. Once you get past this first car and you kind of see an area of the ceiling that if you were to brush your head against it would almost certainly cause a cave-in, you can see that it gets much more clear past this kind of hump. And easy enough with you pointing this out, unless any of you actively choose to fail, you have no problem avoiding this cave-in, avoiding the corrosive part of the floor. And you are able to pass into the better section and can walk down the length and exit the rear of the train. There is no lights in this tunnel. So are you all using like kind of flashlights and things like that?
I have dark vision, so.
You have dark vision?
I have an augment that gives me low light vision with
Okay.
my retinas.
My basic suit has a flashlight, just like regular Starfinder.
Excellent.
I believe I have dark vision as well, but Fix has like a couple flashlight beams, but they're not too strong that it would attract attention.
Okay,
far
so
away.
just loose flashlight beams. It doesn't provide a ton of illumination either. But about half of you have low light vision. For androids, it isn't true dark vision. It is, you see in shades of like gray and stuff like that, and it's much more similar to low light vision. With the flashlight, with the drone, those of you who need at least a little bit of light can see no problem. Linka, you're able to see?
Kasatha doesn't have inherent built-in senses like that, but I'm imagining she's got comms on all of her wrists, and all of them just are.
Theo's just gonna say put the hand on the shoulder, guide you out.
Yeah, she does that, but also there's like just like blue lights.
So you all walk through into this like dark cavernous tunnel, and it stretches for miles and miles through the undercrawl. But you don't need to travel that far. You walk for maybe 10, 15 minutes. And as you walk, you reach a section where the power actually seems to still function, because you can hear sort of these high-pitched chimes. Can you guys all make perception checks, actually? It's so far away or so light, it's almost hard to tell if it's real or not.
7.
I got a really good one.
See if I can find that perception.
Well, I think I got a 28 at level 3.
Damn. 12, okay.
I'm still focusing on getting ready.
19 total.
Very nice.
14.
14. Like you said, I thought you were just going to say no.
Nope.
I mean, yeah.
0.
14's better than nothing, right?
So with a 28, you, Valinka, are the lone person to hear not just this kind of dull, very soft chime. You can hear... Sagan, what was yours?
Great question.
Would you roll on the...
He did the printout that has
I did the
some
printout.
issues.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see if I've got.
It says
both.
Oh.
Printout. No, I don't.
Nice. Oh.
I think I'm trained in perception.
No,
It has
it's all the
wisdom,
way. Isn't perception's all the way to the right hand side?
Yeah, it's under
next to
health.
senses.
Oh, it's under health.
It's underneath class
Oh,
DC.
there it is. 22.
22, okay.
Nice.
So the two of you are actually able to hear this chime. It's 3 high-pitched chimes that are steadily from an unseen source overhead. Though for you, Lally, it is not unseen. Almost impossible to spot, because this is like 20 feet up in the dark amongst swinging little bits of wire and broken pipes. You are seeing a carbon monoxide alarm. Can I have everybody make a fortitude saving throw, please?
Oh, I'm so good at that.
And
This is easy. All you have to do is just press the button to turn it off.
Bummer.
I keep meaning to change the batteries, but for some reason I keep forgetting.
Oh, no.
What's that for?
This is a fortitude saving throw. For carbon monoxide, there's a
Oh.
yeah,
7.
7. That is a failure.
Plus, where is
22.
22, that is a success.
19.
That is a success.
12 here.
That is a failure.
24.
24. So, Vlali and Sagan, the two of you begin to feel a little lightheaded. Vlali, you are immediately sure of why. As you look at this and you look and you're like, that's a carbon monoxide, and you hear the 3 chimes, you realize that you're in a portion of the tunnel that has been flooded with carbon monoxide. And as you walk through, you will continue to experience this poison should you not use some kind of environmental filtering. You still have about 20 minutes to walk.
Okay.
So you're just going to keep going?
I have. So tell me about. So we're in like a tunnel?
Yeah,
That's
like a big train tunnel
okay.
underground. It is dark. And you're going pretty much straight ahead. Like the magnetized rail runs underneath. So it's just kind of like flat ground with little bits of rubble and trash and detritus. And it's dark. And you're getting kind of dizzy.
But it has electricity because that's how the alarm's going off.
It's a battery. Sometimes.
I'm getting dizzy. I go, whoa, fuck. Monk, hold still. And I like reach out to grab your shoulder. I grab your head instead. I go, oh, fuck.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Carbon monoxide.
So you are all now aware.
Okay.
Do we know, like, the ventilation situation down here? Like, if we've used this place as a hideout, would we have kind of figured, like, is the air like,
With your previous natural 20. Wait, who had a survival check for navigate? It was you. What was your check?
It was 15.
15. I would say, Theo, go ahead and make a. I'm trying to remember what it's called because we don't have engineering anymore.
We have computers or crafting.
I want
Yeah.
to say computers.
Is there any way I can
15.
help as a computers expert?
How are you helping?
I don't know what you're trying to do, actually.
There you
so
go.
never mind.
We would have to have known like the air is clean down here to set up shop. And I would assume that would also mean like, hey, is the AC working? Right? Is the ventilation?
We
is
do
it
live
all
by
right?
a coolant stream.
Yeah, but I don't know if you have any insight on what the computer running the filtration down here, right? Maybe where it's connected. I don't know. Trying to throw you the alley.
Okay, yeah, so she's following your train of thought, and she's thinking about, all right, AC systems. She's a pro at, like, ductwork and
Make a
mapping that
computers
out,
check.
so...
As you consider this, you really don't know. Thinking about what the machinery might be.
As
down
you're
here.
working on that, is it possible for me to like help out with just knowing survival stuff? And
29!
okay, you don't need
even
it.
need it. Don't
I'm
even
like,
need
I
it.
think there's an air
Yeah.
current. Never mind.
Well, you're
I
the only
know.
person that really saw this, and despite the fact that you are kind of experiencing some negative side effects here, you have a sense that hearing the electricity but hearing no air movement, there must have been damage done relatively recently to cause this. This hasn't been here before, but you don't see any immediately available or accessible machinery that would work.
There's
You
no,
can
like,
see like
panels
hanging
or
pipes
anything.
and things like that. Not really. You're heading for an access point, which is kind of the way that you would get here normally. This is a maintenance tunnel that at one point was a train.
You don't need to breathe. Android. Next.
I don't, but I do have a powerful dose of analgesic.
That's fair. Not super helpful in this moment, though. And since you guys are all just kind of standing and continuing to talk, could I have a fortitude saving throw from everybody?
And then we all die in level 1.
You gotta
Just
get that.
suffocate to
I
death.
do want to remind you, just taking a couple steps
Nice.
back is totally an
15.
option. 15 is a success.
Plus 6.
That is a success.
21 as well.
That is a success.
Damn, 17.
That is a success.
9.
God.
Vlali,
We need to get you out of here,
16.
girl. We need to get you the hell out of here.
that is a success. But for you, Vlali, you fall into stage 2 of carbon monoxide poisoning. Until you clear this stage, you have -4 on perception checks and fortitude saving throws. And as you are just standing here taking this damage for fun, you take 2 points of poison damage.
Okay. You said fortitude, right?
Yeah.
2
You said
points of...
we've got 20 minutes to walk.
Yep,
And we don't know when this started necessarily.
correct.
The analgesic, if a targeted creature is a clumsy or sickened condition, the item decreases the value of that condition by 1.
Nice.
Could I give that to Vlali?
You sure could. So you're just going to go over and just kind of jam it into
Yeah.
them? Sure.
Ah,
I have
As
no
you kind of
empathy.
say carbon monoxide, this clown cartwheels out of the periphery of your vision, and as they land on their feet,
Terrifying.
they just jab you
Fucking
with an auto
weirdo.
injector, and you feel a little bit better. You move back to stage 1. You only have -2 on perception checks and fortitude saves right now.
okay.
But as you continue to exist in this space, if you do not do something to either filter your breathing, move much quicker in the direction that you're trying to go, or just take a step back.
Can I turn on the fan function of my face
Yeah,
mask?
can we take a step back and then you do that?
Yeah.
Like,
You certainly can. You have environmental protections in your armor?
No, I don't.
no.
It's
Unfortunately,
it doesn't do anything.
it's not basic.
Yeah, they took it out.
Yeah, it's in a lot of armor though.
I've got quilted armor.
I'm not going to do that. So you take a couple steps back. Anything?
So options here are either, I'll say this in there. All right, options here are either we just mad dash through this, or someone finds another route, or we fix this damn thing.
I think we should find another way.
Options. And I would
Fix it. My drone might be able to.
see if you can get fix on that.
We could build a sled. and have the drone dog take us.
Is there some sort of
Like the idea that you
pass out, we
willingly take carbon monoxide poisoning to the point that you pass out, but this tiny, it's not a large drone.
I know.
This is the
That thinks
worst
it's a
version of
bird.
Balto I've ever heard. I love it.
I love Balto.
I was gonna say, shout out to
love
Balto.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a
I trust him.
Is there some sort of? Can we make like a collective survival check or something to see if we do we even know if there's another way out? This is, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
Or like another way
you
around?
certainly can. You can backtrack, and you can. There's two other ways that you could go. One of them would be a way that would go by where you had been sleeping. It's not advisable to do this, but you can sort of like drift or kayak down that coolant stream.
Gross.
It's not an ideal situation, and it puts you pretty far away in the neon depths from where you want to go. This is the quickest by a good, I would say, going the other direction would add another 2 hours to your trip. What is a 30-minute trip?
right.
I think we should just leg it. I got you if you need
Just
help.
run.
Are you good at crafting?
I'm okay. Yeah.
Is okay. Can you craft us some masks that could take us through?
We can try.
You certainly can.
All right. We will
She
So-
try.
she like yanks some. I don't know.
the
Actually,
first-
how do you make a mask?
So the first thing that you're going to do here, if this is how you're going to tackle this, is I would say first, for me, make and anybody who wants can make this check. I would say one person and one other person can help. But make a survival check to kind of gather some debris, detritus, broken bits of gear, and then you can kind of convert some of these elements into masks.
All right.
What
I'll
is-
make that check.
what is
All right.
substance?
8 plus.
How's y'all's from the time we've been together? Who
17.
here's got a decent survival?
I have a plus 11.
You have plus
you're-
11.
Holy
survival?
I was
shit!
gonna say,
What
you're,
the
you're
hell?
What the fuck?
Okay.
I don't even have
I
a
said,
plus
is there
Make a
11.
survival check.
Why don't you make a survival?
What the fuck?
19.
There we go.
Nice.
19 total. Okay. So for you, Sagan, it takes you like, I would say maybe like 10 minutes to gather up enough, but you're feeling pretty good. You find like, not a face mask, but like an old discarded CPAP machine, and you take parts out of that, and you're kind of gathering things. And at the end, you're like, I can make one very functional mask, and you feel very confident about it. And then you turn around, and Nyx has gathered like the materials to make 3. And in total, you're able to make 4 of these masks. And as you don't need to breathe, Nyx, that will probably work out. Now, it will take you probably like 20 minutes to build these things.
But can the drone help too?
Yeah, absolutely. The drone can help. So I would say again, go ahead and make a crafting check.
Sure. Crafting. That is 14.
Okay. You put together these devices in the dark with only the waving flashlights of, even though you have like low light vision and you can see pretty well normally, with this clown kind of cartwheeling around, your flashlights going all over the
Hand me the
place.
spit. Hand me the spit.
4 communicators with the
really
lights
like a
going all over the
circus.
place. It's just lasers all over, and it's making it really, really hard to focus. You do craft these, but you do have a sneaking suspicion that one of them may not be perfectly functional. But you have at least 3 very good working environmental masks, and one that probably works.
All right, here you go. Here you go, Lolly. Monk, this one's yours.
Oh, nice, thank you.
Theo, this one's yours. I take the one that's possibly bad.
Okay.
Because I have the ability to hold my breath a little bit longer.
There you go.
nice.
Very, very nice. So all of you put on the grodiest looking, like you just picked these bits up from like the sewers, and now you put them on your face, and it is slightly less harmful than the carbon monoxide. You guys all got your tetanus shots, right?
Great.
So you make your way through this carbon monoxide leak. For all of you, one by one, you're able to slowly pick up the sound of this kind of chime, almost ghostly through this space. Vlali,
Is this considered a poison?
this is considered a poison.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a fortitude saving throw as you go through. This is to clear the condition.
7.
You're still a little poisoned.
I'm gonna cast Cleanse Affliction on
Okay.
Valley.
Valley, come here.
It's Lolly.
I don't want to ruin our night. I just, we can't start off on a bad night. So,
And he's gonna come over, put his arm around Valley.
just get in the pregame mode, okay?
Okay.
You get in the pregame.
Theo-
Oh, okay.
It's a stance switch.
So that's how you. It's like okay, lay on hands, sort of. Okay.
Yeah.
You see, she was like kind of dizzy and like not really considering Monk, but then like she feels your hand around her shoulder, and then she's like, "Let's go."
I'm gonna also offer her a flask.
Okay.
Thank you.
And it's banana flavored liquor.
Oh no.
She knocks it back.
That's
What I'm talking about, girl.
Let's go, brother.
That was fierce.
Can I add something?
Sure.
I have a mechanic trick.
I will say, make one final fortitude saving throw. As you do have to take off your mask to take this shot.
Oh, right. Okay.
I can perform the wonders of engineering
God fucking
of the mechanic.
So the spell is cast. You are cleared from this affliction, and then you're offered this drink, and you're like sick, and immediately you
Well,
get
no.
kind of dizzy.
To drink, you can hold your breath, so she doesn't taste the banana. She just knocks it back.
Okay.
That's what I'll say.
Fair enough, fair enough. For silliness sake, you absolutely drink some of this banana liqueur and do not poison yourself again.
I would have failed again.
So you all can move one by one, making your way with these improvised gas masks. For you, Sagan, are you holding your breath for the start of this or the end of this?
We'll say the end.
Okay. Make a fortitude saving throw, please.
But could I use my mechanic trick to fix the carbon monoxide?
Hey, that's pretty good. I'll take a,
It's
This is gonna be the
up
big
pretty
bad
high.
the campaign, the carbon
I'll take a
monoxide.
21.
21. That
We
is
all
a
died from
save.
carbon monoxide.
You feel this as the gasket kind of breaks. You're able to kind of hold your breath long enough to just jam little bits of like gum wrappers and things in there so you can mostly plug that. And you imagine that will hold for at least your trip to the kind of ladder that you need to get to. All of you with these gas masks can make your way across no problem through the space that is kind of heavy with carbon monoxide. No problem, I guess, is a little bit of an overstatement. Some problems. And before too long, you begin to be able to feel the pulse of music. Before you can even hear it, it vibrates the buildings, the roads, the pipes, and the cables that are above you. And then materializing out of the dark, there is a ladder. And it goes 15 feet up to a hatch that glows faintly around the cracks with this red glow that denotes the neon depths above you.
Before we get on the ladder, Monk is just going to pull up his communicator and just show the picture of Drew's car, the Vesk.
Guys, just, if you're going to cause trouble tonight, though, just stay clear of this guy. He's the bouncer, and he's trouble.
That's good advice. Cool. So are you
Plan
going
on
up?
getting paid, not causing trouble.
Oh, well, what's a night out with a little trouble, though? Come on.
Everyone's standing here talking while the carbon monoxide is still going. I'm just going to go ahead and just try to
I'm about
climb
to
up.
say,
Yeah,
Theo
imagine
was
we're-
like moving.
I imagine we're
and
climbing like we're
saying,
doing this.
So no problem. You can climb up. You're going first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, Sagan, you make your way up first. For you, it's a pretty short ladder. It's only about like 15 feet up, and so you do need to climb a little bit, but you're able to reach up. And above you is what is sort of like a manhole cover. Especially given your size, you can just kind of like put it on your back and then just like turtle yourself out of this into the street if you wish.
There we go.
And
Yeah.
as you do, it pops open and there is this breath of air that comes in. It's hotter in this district. The music hits your ears as well, and you emerge into this sort of like little alley, almost like a dead end. There's like tons of, you see like a dumpster off in front of you. There's a whole bunch of storage things here. This is like where everybody in this neighborhood kind of just puts stuff. Every cul-de-sac has a little section like this, and this is this one. Make a perception check as you pop out on top. And then Theo, you follow close behind.
24.
24.
As Theo gets up, I pull off my gas mask and go, does anyone else smell a nursing home around here?
Theo,
Oh,
Theo takes off his used CPAP machine mask. I'm sure there's plenty of them somewhere. Even old people got a party, right? And he'll kind of lend a hand down and start pulling people out.
all right, you start pulling people out. As you reach down, Sagan, it strikes you that you are not alone in this dead end. Kind of eyeing you from off and near actually the dumpster, there is a Sharen with these red titanium faceplates that are bolted to the chitinous face. It almost looks like an armored face mask. If you think of like MF Doom, that kind of like mask
Love
that they
him.
have,
Yeah.
very
Yeah,
similar
love
to
MF
that,
Doom.
just on like a Sharen body. They are wearing this kind of like red trench coat, and they're just like staring at all of you.
I'll look over at him and speak in Sharen. Just what's up?
Okay. He looks at you and he just says, "You're new around here."
Just moved in.
Okay. You like are helping Theo up. He says, "What luck. We're here to help people move in. Aren't we, boys?" And from like the shadows materialize 4 or 5 of these kind of burly individuals, all wearing these kind of titanium face masks, all wearing various shades of red. And you feel really surrounded.
Whoa! We're all part of the family here. We can all be friends here. Look, one Hylaxian to another. We're okay.
Make a diplomacy
Damn.
check.
Okay.
This may or may not work. Probably not. Yeah, I am very good at diplomacy with a 7.
Hold, real quick.
Yeah.
You're speaking in
Sharen.
Sharen. Oh damn! All right, never mind. I can't
Sorry.
help you out. Never mind.
Yeah, just
He smiles. You can see all the mandibles across as he says, "I will send you to your forever queen now." And he pulls this gun, and I need everybody to roll for initiative. Let me get a visual
Wait,
perspective
how
for
many
you all.
people are on the top and how many people are still in the bottom
So I
here?
believe it is Sagan, Theo, and one other person who are up on the top.
Whoever
You
was
can
up
choose who
next.
that is.
You had your hand on my shoulder.
Okay, so
I would
I'll be up
assume
there.
maybe you.
Yeah.
Wow, I need a dice jail.
5.
You guys all need dice deals, it feels like.
I'm doing.
I rolled bad as well.
I have no idea. I think it does go with you, right? Like,
Does the drone go right after me?
You'd have to check. It will say in the rules.
Does it have its... So
believe
the
it's
drones
It's
will
its
have its own
own
shape.
AI. Like it's its own.
You have a little help.
Can someone move those?
Oh.
wow.
Nice.
And so that little circle right there is the manhole cover. Sagan and Theo, you just need to be abutting that, as well as the third person. Pull up my combat cam. And as a reminder, you can see this in a little bit of detail here on your screen, but you can see it in even greater detail at Alberon RPG if people take pictures of it.
Which one is the Sharen?
The Sharen is the Sharen. Hang on, I have to move him actually.
Sorry, I'm having trouble seeing which one.
No worries. So this is, where is it? I am too. Here's my Sharen.
Okay.
And he is just kind of coming over here to talk to you.
And where's the hatch, Joe?
Oh,
This is the
huge.
hatch.
Dang, that's you're a tall guy.
I am.
Olive, where's
I'm
the
a big guy.
initiative on the sheet?
It would be perception.
Yeah,
Oh,
initiative is
that's
perception now.
He's a big guy.
Sometimes there are places where, and one of the things I do like about Starfinder is you can argue a different skill for initiative. So if you knew that you were walking into combat, you could make a stealth check and use that as your initiative roll. But as you were just kind of climbing up a manhole, that option not really here.
Where are we located on here?
You are underneath this map. So you
Okay.
are like climbing up from the sewers into that little area. This is like a little back alley. The neon depths just kind of opens up around you. There's like an overpass over top, but then past that, there's just like vertical city.
Oh.
Yeah, let me change music here. And anybody natural 20? Okay, 25 to 20.
I have a 24.
24. Okay. And then 20 to 15?
19.
19 for Theo. 15 to 10?
14.
14 for Vlalinka. 10 for Monk. 12 is our bad guys. And then, yeah, where are you, Fix?
7, and the drone goes right after me.
So Nix and then Fix. So the way that this worked out, we are going to be starting off. Or instead of Sagan, I wrote Sergey. Hang on.
Sergey!
Okay.
Too Russian.
Sagan, Sagan,
Okay.
Theo, followed by Valinka, then the Red Rabbit Gangsters, then Monk, then Nyx, and then following Nyx, Fix. Before we start this combat, because it is 7:45, and it will be a weird place to take a break if we start,
Right.
why don't we step away for a quick break? We'll get some drinks, some snacks, and then when we get back, we will start with Sagan.
All right.
Nice.
Thank you for sticking with us. There will be a countdown on your screen. We will be back at the end of it. We'll see you then. We are back. Thank you for sticking with us through the break if you did. If not, this is Starfinder 2E, and we are starting combat. We are going to roll right into initiative with Sagan starting us off, followed by Theo, then Vlalinka. I got it. Then the Red Rabbit Gangsters, then Monk, then Nyx, and then Fix. So, Sagan, as you emerge from this place and some of your allies are kind of moving past you, this Shiren has offered to send you to the Forever Queen. What would you like to do?
Nah, no thanks.
Yeah, not right yet. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to figure out who this guy is. I'm either with like society or I've got a lore like local knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever one you prefer.
I would say society, probably.
Perfect. That is a natural 20.
Oh,
Very
nice!
So 27 in total.
27 in total. Absolutely.
Like, who are these guys?
So as you think about like who these guys are with the natural 20, you don't have a ton of reason to know them because they're not like super well known, but this is the Red Rabbit Gang. They are a group of criminals that typically just try to mug people that don't necessarily look like they are able to defend themselves. They're very low-level criminals, and typically you know that if the majority of them go down, the rest will likely run away.
Okay. Do I see one that is not particularly, kind of dim looking?
Dim looking?
Yes.
I would say they all look with a face mask relatively the same.
They look relatively the same.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to the Shiren.
Okay.
Look at the Shiren and say, I think you need to go home. And why don't you just think about that for a little bit? And I'm going to cast Dream of Home on him.
Okay.
So this is targeting his will.
Will. That is going to be a 16.
A 16 fails.
Very
so
nice.
he is suddenly enraptured by thoughts of home and the memories of home, and is just fascinated by this. For up to 1 minute. So he's just all of a sudden, a cloud of darkness sort of springs around his head. The shadows deepen a little bit about him, and he's just suddenly drawn into his own memories and is fascinated.
So as you cast this spell and he says, I'll send you to your forever queen. Oh, the forever queen. And he just begins to look off into the distance and just imagining this place that is ultimately home for us all. They are, what is the condition?
The condition is fascinated.
Fascinated. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
That is all of my actions, so I will pass my turn.
That brings us to you, Theo. Theo, you kind of coming out also on top of this. You can see everything as it unfolds around you. What do you want to do?
Would we know if this thing from, is it Segan or Sagan?
Sagan.
Sagan.
Say it again.
Sagan.
Sagan.
If I were to hit this guy with a baton or something, would that knock him out of this stupor?
I don't know about fascinated. I imagine it might.
This condition ends if a creature uses hostile actions against you or any of its allies. So yeah, that would certainly.
Okay.
Any of its allies.
Oh, damn. Well.
Oh,
okay.
any of its allies?
I did not know that.
That's okay. Play testing.
Dang. Okay. Oh, that's gonna give me a quick 2 seconds.
No worries.
This.
You look up, you're about to hit this guy, and then you see him go, the forever queen, in common. One of the tiny little hands that kind of protrudes from the bottom of his chest and starts stroking his chin. And you realize that hitting him will probably end that spell.
Okay. And the rest of the people are still in the manhole, right?
There's only 2 of them in it. So.
Nyx, Fix, and Monk are all still in the manhole.
Damn, okay. I was going to try to throw him down there, but... okay. How many other guys are there?
I believe there are, counting the one that is fascinated, 6 in total.
Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry, man, but I gotta, do something. I gotta think
go for it.
I think I'm gonna hit him. Yeah, Theo, like, kind of looks him up and down, and kind of in view of his friends, just kind of, like, doesn't aggressively, but just kind of, like, taps him on the shoulder and say, like, when we're done with him, we'll take care of you all, too. And I want to, first off, use digital assessment as, like, the kind of camera pans over to, like, Theo's eye, and you see, like, a heads-up display, kind of, like...
Sure.
And first I need to make a recall knowledge check on him. I'm going to use diplomacy just because, like, you know, you're kind of like charisma style.
Absolutely.
Here. So that was only an 8 on the die, but I have a plus 11 to diplomacy.
Nice.
So 19.
Okay.
Total of 19. And what is it against?
It just says against. It doesn't say against anything. It just says when you succeed at identifying your target with recall knowledge.
Gotcha. Okay. So, yes, you succeeded identifying your knowledge. You are looking at this Red Rabbit gangster, not only just a Red Rabbit gangster, you are looking at their leader, the Shiren, called Klastrich Vlazabi. It is a Shiren.
Brother.
I'm using 2 actions to do this,
Okay.
which gives me a little bonus feature. I say, I kind of look him up and down, and then his friends, Blazabi, right? And with that, I kind of like flick my wrist, and a collapsible like police baton comes out, and I like, you know, uncollapse it, and I fucking whack him in the back of the head.
So you're like, Vlazabi, right? And he goes, not now, I'm thinking. And you whip this thing out and just hit him right in the face. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Wow, natural.
Nice.
Whoa, what is it? You
Really?
guys are on fire tonight.
So here, with a natural 20, roll damage like you normally would, double anything that's on the dice. So that means that if you have features that add 1d6 fire damage, you double that as well. If you have features that add like your like operative die, you double all those as well. And then you add your modifier after you double it.
Okay, so I double the die
Yep.
first. So that's 7. And then let me see here. That's 7 plus 1 bludgeoning.
Okay. 8 total.
And then it's my charisma modifier that I get to add if I hit it. So a plus 4.
Very nice. So 12 points of damage total.
Yeah.
This baton extends and you just right into the center of the head. It cracks the faceplate almost all the way in half. It is a devastating blow. They are still up, but that almost takes them down.
Mm-hmm. And I pointed at his friends and then like went back down at him like we know what's gonna happen.
He shakes his hand and goes, I don't want to think of home anymore. He draws his pistol out, but anything else, Theo?
I believe that's it. I used 2. You know what? No, because I used 2 actions for it. It gives me a free strike. I still have 1 active action. Can I do that with another strike?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Okay. So I know that this is only going to be a plus 3 instead of a plus 7, but that's okay. Ah, okay. That was only an 8.
For a total of?
No, like a total of 8.
Oh, total of 8. Yeah, that is a miss, unfortunately. They are able to duck. Now, no longer fascinated. That was like a free shot against them.
Yeah.
They're a little bit more mobile now. Anything else, Theo?
That's it. That's it for my turn.
Alrighty, that brings us to Vlalinka. And then the Red Rabbit Gangsters are up next.
All right.
Drop it.
This is
Drop this
something.
fool.
Well, sorry, I'm not going to. I want to test something out.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I have something that's going to stack a little bit here. So I'll look at one of the other guys within 30 feet of me. There's a lot. So she'll choose this lady over here. That's who I'm facing.
Okay.
And she's going to attempt to disable a device.
Okay, what device are you disabling?
Does she, like, what tech does she have on her?
From, like, just what you can see, all of them seem to have, like, pistols, but that's all that they're holding at the moment.
What weapon, remind me what weapon this first Shiren was using to attack?
He was pulling out a laser pistol.
Okay, so she's going to target her laser pistol.
Okay.
And she's going to try to hack it. And I'm going to use computers for this one. It's 2 actions. Wow, okay. God fucking damn it. 14?
You were still really close, but not high enough,
God
unfortunately.
fucking damn
You
it.
try to hack into this pistol. As they do, they kind of pull this around, trying to draw a bead on Theo. You are unable to lock onto the pistol itself. Small target.
God, alright, well that... Nothing stacks then!
Still have
What was that an attack roll by any chance?
No.
It's not against their AC at all. Is
No,
it? Okay.
it's against their weapons or their tech.
I should clarify that this gives me the same effect as our little pre-one shot +1 to +1 circumstance bonus to the AC of the target that I got knowledge on.
Okay. She will use her second or her last action to move out of the top. I don't like being far away from my healer. So.
Anything else, Valenka?
Nope, that's everything I can do.
That brings us to the Red Rabbit.
Just fuck!
Did we skip Nyx?
Nope, Nyx is near the end.
At the end.
Well, Nyx and Fix are the end.
Okay. I thought it
Oh,
was-
and I also meant to say, so this is Nyx and Fix. You guys are still in the sewer.
Oh, yeah.
So is
I
Mike.
was last.
So, let's see. We have Lolly. We have Sagan. Where's Theo?
He's doing that weird Naruto run thing. That's the
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
that's the yeah.
Okay. So, we have... Sagan is unfortunately really a very large target. And then I think probably... Yeah, Lincoln, you're getting pretty lucky today.
Yeah.
So, Sagan, we're going to start with you. There are 3 people who don't need to move. And so, what they're going to do is 2 different attacks, each of them. First, each of them is going to take out a knife because they're in base contact with you. And you are going to get stabbed 3 times. Actually, I think that's all that they're going to do.
If I have a shield, can I use it for other people?
You
Is it
cannot. That is a very specific
yeah, it's a
feature.
feat. Yeah.
Okay. So they whip out these knives. Those are absolutely abysmal rolls. On the lowest end of this, we are having a 11 to hit.
Going to hit. My AC is 19.
Okay, 19. So 11 isn't going to hit. A 13 isn't going to hit. A 17 isn't going to hit. All of these individuals whip out these knives, and as as the baton strikes this individual and almost cracks the faceplate in half, gunshots start going off as they're going to unleash shots with their pistols as well. Jesus, that was tough. Okay, we got there. Not a single one's going to hit. You, in this place, you float up, your t-shirt draws up bare midriff to the entire combat, and still unable to hit you. Your blinking red parts exposed, not a single shot lands. They're kind of wrapped up in the things that are happening. That's miserable. I hate that. All right, that brings us over to Theo, I think is going to be taking the rest of the attacks.
Sure.
Theo, that's going to be it's going to be 6 pistol attacks.
Go for it.
Oh my god.
Damn.
So first, in the first barrage of laser fire, I need new dice. Does a 13 hit?
No, AC 19.
Okay, so those aren't going to hit. I do have one that is a 23, and that will finally, at long last, hit. These tiny little pistols barking quite softly. You are taking 7 points of fire damage. It just kind of caroms off you. Okay. And then the second round of attacks. Much better. On the lower end here, we have a 17, which misses, then an 18, which also still misses, but a 23 will hit. Mm-hmm. And from that second attack, that is going to be 6 points of fire damage. And so there is a hail of pistol fire. You look over, Theo, like the shots are just ringing off your armor. You look over, and Sagan's just kind of sitting there, and shots are just missing completely
I'm
all
frozen,
around
they're just
this
flying by me.
huge dude. Completely unfair are the realities of combat, but that is all of the Red Rabbit gangsters. The one who is facing off with you, Sagan, is going to look at you. Their face is I think, all bloodied up, and they kind of look over at you, Theo, and they're going to say in common, "Who are you guys?" But that is all of their turns. That brings us to Monk. Monk, you can hear this all happening. There's
Monk is
just
going
like
to start
flashes
climbing
now.
up one action to move.
Yep.
He gets up. He is...
It's 15 feet up the ladder, and then you have 15 feet of, or I think it's 20 feet of movement. after
Okay, yeah,
that.
I'm going to probably move so I can get out of the way. 5, 10, 15, we'll say here. And because I start my turn, every time I start my turn from initiative, I cast a quantum field. It's 15 feet. I don't know. We don't have the burst, so...
A 15-foot burst, for those of you keeping track at home, is a 6x2 square, or rectangle, laid on cross of a 6x2 rectangle, and then just a dot to fill it in as a square.
I'm just going to use this one.
That's fair.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'll have it here. And I'm going to use, and it's free action on the top of my turn when I start.
Can you describe what your quantum field looks like?
So my quantum field, how my character does it is very much, he basically goes different directions of how his field materializes. Sometimes when he goes into other dimensions, he will pull things through portals, and sometimes he'll have things literally just fade into existence.
Okay.
For this, his quantum field kind of just fades, and there's like a sort of kind of like a glitching effect on the ground, where one reality is ours, and the other reality, of which possible infinite ideas could exist in this world, are possibly conflicted.
Okay.
So as I do that, my character is going to put his hands together and cast Warp Terrain, which is a focus spell.
Yeah.
And focus spell for Warp Terrain, basically, you cause an area of the quantum field to become difficult terrain. You determine the appearance of the warp terrain. You and your allies can move through the warp terrain normally and can take cover using its features. So basically how this works is you guys will never have a difficult terrain penalty, which is 5 feet, but all the enemies will. And how we talked about this, Joe, for making the take cover, you said I could like materialize things out of existence.
Yeah.
So we talked. You said that we said a dumpster. So can I materialize this dumpster?
Sure.
I'm gonna materialize this dumpster right here to try to block the passage.
Fantastic.
And as I do that, a portal is gonna come up out of the ground, and it's just gonna a dumpster just coming up from the ground. And as you can see it's a green dumpster. Covered and filled with various trash bags and tons of bananas just kind of laying about on the top, and it has that really like disgusting like garbage banana smell that you kind of associate with. And as he does that, he like is focusing, and he pulls out his gun, and he just turns to everyone and says, "Let's all stay and have a chat." And he's going to pull out his pistol, and he is going to shoot at this guy.
Fantastic. So this portal opens up. There is this in the ground, and as this dumpster just shoots, almost like it has been submerged in water and then rockets out, there are little banana peels, bags that slough off. There is an explosion of paper, physical paper, which in this day and age is not super common to see, just erupts everywhere. Manuscript pages, you see text across many of them, typewritten in fact.
Interesting, Monk.
But as that lands on the ground, reality continues to glitch in this area.
And he fires his boom pistol at this guy.
Okay. Make
How
your
many
attack
act-
roll.
was
I
the
did the
field
attack
one
roll.
action?
It's 2.
The quantum field is free on my first turn,
Oh, right. But then, yeah, right.
and
Damn, okay.
it's basically after that, it's a focus spell called Warp Terrain, which is what I summoned into existence. Unless I sustain the field, though, the quantum field goes away, but the trash dumpster basically stays because it's a real object.
Yep.
I rolled
But then
a
move?
16 for attack.
16 to attack. It's one. It's
One action attack.
It's one action for the attack. It's none for the first spell. 16, you said?
Yep.
That is a hit.
Nice. We're doing this on. That's 3 damage.
3 points of damage to which one?
This guy.
to that guy. You
Yep.
take this shot, you fire right as they kind of recoil in surprise from this dumpster materializing out of nowhere. That hits. It kind of glances off their armor. Anything else?
And as you kind of just slowly watch Monk shoot, you can see him just really slightly with his right hand, as if he's holding a pencil, writing notes in the air. As if that's somehow connected to the thing he summoned.
That is your turn, Monk. That brings us to Nyx.
Alrighty. So I actually have active camouflage advanced going on. So that might give me a little bit of an advantage in terms of no surprise attacks on maybe.
Right.
I have a bone pistol, which is an energy blast, special blend of cold and negative energy.
So at the moment, just remember you're below ground.
Yeah,
So you want to go up?
I'm going up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
So
so I
one
gotta move.
action to go up this ladder.
Sorry.
For you, very acrobatically, you make your way up.
Do you cartwheel vertically up?
What's another acrobatic movement?
I don't know.
Monkey bars.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Flailing
Fantastic.
monkey bars. All right.
So you vertically monkey bar your way up these things and kind of launch yourself out and through. Landing here, you can see this dumpster just shoot out of a portal. There is laser fire all off on your right. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna add an explosive shot to my bone pistol.
Nice.
It is deals 1 splash damage per weapon damage dice.
Okay. All right. So make your attack roll.
Who should I target?
Wherever you want.
Who's the highest HP?
Well, maybe if you take one down, it will threaten the others.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
I would assume that Theo, in his from his abilities here, is target this one
Okay.
because you have, I have him in position.
The closest one? Okay, cool. So I will.
I.e., you get a bonus to your
Make
roll.
your attack roll.
What do I add to that?
Under strikes, you should see the weapon that you're using.
Sometimes you can click it and the attack roll will do it for you.
Plus.
You don't have them.
That's
you have
just,
your weapons equipped.
Look at your. Wait, we had it on the other one.
I'm not gonna lie, doing it on the computer is actually kind of
Did
nice.
you have the
It is.
the
Yes,
web
it's very nice.
thing up?
I did. Sorry, guys.
Not
No,
too
you're good. Your dex, right?
There. So
There it is.
it
Yeah.
is attack is +6.
Plus 6, so 11.
That is a
Plus
miss,
one for
unfortunately.
12.
Plus
Still a miss with that
Yeah.
12. There is so much going on here, especially trying to maintain this active camouflage. It's hard to sink this shot in. Anything else, Theo? I think that's 3. Sorry. Next.
I just, since I'm still camouflaged, kind of keep my back on the wall.
Okay. You back up against the wall, and that brings us to Fix.
Okay, kill bot activated.
Is that really what it's called?
That's
Yes.
Nice.
That's
nice.
That's a cute name.
This nice friendly little robot just suddenly turns red and
yeah,
just
this little
deploys
parrot
off.
dog.
Killbot.
Little bird, now it's like a eagle. If your drone strikes deal more than 1 weapon damage die, the status bonus increases to 2 per
Oh,
weapon.
nice.
To a max of +8 with 4 weapon damage.
Very cool.
Okay.
That's crazy.
And so I assume that's like a mode I'm in, right?
Not you, this drone.
Yeah, right,
As
yeah.
the drone kind of unfolds, it looked almost like a little mechanical bird before. Now it morphs, unfolding, almost like a transformer into more of like an eagle. And as it takes off, whatever weapon that it has, so some weapons have bleed, where they'll add like a bleed die on. That means that you could add an additional, instead of it being bleed 1, it would be bleed 2. Or if you dealt 2d6 damage, it would be bleed 4.
I have bull rush, which is +4 bonus to attack roll.
Ooh, that's a good move.
That's a great move. So what are you doing with this drone? What do you want to have happen with this drone?
Attacking.
Okay, so the drone is underground, presumably, so it's going up, and then you're attacking. So make an attack roll with this bull rush. So you're just having it charge into the person.
So 5, 9, and then I add something. What would I add to that?
For bull rush, it's a combat maneuver, so it should have a little bonus associated with it.
I think it's just Oh, right.
I think it might be athletics.
Because also your drone has a separate sheet, not yours.
I know.
Okay,
I got it.
perfect.
I think it's +5 for you, probably.
Okay.
Or wouldn't it be for her drone though? It would be the +5 because if the drone is taking the athletics or
Oh, it's
whatever.
probably
Is it
so.
there?
I think it's probably +3.
It's just +4,
Cool
right?
maneuver.
+4. That makes sense.
Just +4 bonus?
Yeah,
What did I
makes
mention
sense.
before? Okay.
A successful athletics check against the target's fortitude DC.
Okay. 10.
Wow.
Unfortunate. It has this cool transformation sequence as it flies up. It emerges like its wings unfurling into this big eagle, and then it just straight by the person it's aiming for, missing pretty big. There is the loud, glorious sound of an eagle mechanically cawing as it takes the pass for its next attack, but that is all that it could do. That's Nyx and Fix. That brings us to the top of initiative, and to you, Sagan. You are living a blessed life up here.
This I have just been frozen as gunshots are going all around me, and I just okay. You know what? Everyone is having trouble here, so I'm just gonna go. You know what? Alex, fucking help these people. I pull out a little banner that I crocheted. It just says, "Alex, bless this mess," and I'm going to cast bless.
Nice.
Bless this mess.
So everyone gains a +1 status bonus to attack rolls.
Okay.
Once per round on subsequent turn. +1 bonus to attack rolls while you're within a 15-foot area of me.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
I am glad I moved there.
You
I
take out-
almost regretted it, and now
This
I
tiny
don't.
little, I imagine almost like a cross stitch, and you just kind of, and there is a burst of magic that just erupts from around it, and all of you can feel this connection to something greater. You feel like you have an additional. I'm realizing now with Sagan and Thea, you have a good early stacking ability here. Anything else, Sagan?
Or concentrate. You know what? While I'm doing that, I will reach in with my other hand, draw a pistol, and shoot it at the guy.
There you go.
The Sharon,
yeah.
like,
Absolutely
we
true.
tried this the easy way. So that's 16 plus 7 is 23.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Who are you targeting?
The Sharon in front.
Okay, very nice.
And that's 1d6. So that is 3.
3 points of damage.
3 whole points of damage.
But you know what? As you shoot, you hit them dead in the center of the face mask, where already it has split almost entirely in two, and it just folds the mask in, kind of pulling parts of the material into the exoskeleton behind it. He is certainly dead.
Nice.
I'll take your soul to the Forever Queen, brother.
And then anything else, Sagan?
That is it.
Very
So
nice.
much for diplomacy.
He
I
is
tried.
out. Yeah, exactly. It was true crusade style conversion.
There we go.
That is Sagan's turn. You send them to the Forever Queen. Thea, what would you like to do? Valenka, you're on deck.
Yeah, we just murked one of these guys. Whoever the how many left? There's like 5 of them left.
4?
I don't think we killed any of them.
There are
No,
5
he
of
just
them
killed
left.
one.
Oh, did we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there are 5 of them
Oh, yeah,
left.
he is.
Yeah. Oh, that's the guy that I knocked out. All right. Cool. I guess I'm just gonna like mosey onto this one back here, and let me see. That movement's an action, and I'm going to assume that like this guy, because they all look dumb, right?
Not super smart.
Yeah. As we see Sagan essentially execute this guy with those shots to the head, he's gonna turn around and just in just a brief sentence to this other one as he approaches him, "You look like the second in command, right?" And I'm gonna again like lean back with the baton, and I'm gonna use my go get him action, or I'm gonna use my go get him ability.
Nice.
Use 2 actions again since I use an action to move, and just call it the rest of them. This one's the next one. And everyone again has a +1 to attack the guy that I'm looking at, and then I get to strike again.
That's dope.
because I used 2 actions.
Absolutely.
So what did
Go
we
ahead and
get
make
from...
your attack roll. You point, you say, this guy's the next one. He just turns around and goes, who? Unclear as to who it is that you're talking about.
Yay. Does an 18?
Yeah, it certainly does.
Did we get a plus from Monk as well?
No,
Oh,
everyone
No,
has
it's me and
minus
Sagan.
5 speed in this
Just
area.
The bad guys do.
Yeah. I imagine this difficult terrain is just bananas on the ground.
Plus 2.
Not too much, but that's a 3 total, 3
Hey,
bludgeoning.
3 points of bludgeoning damage. You just into their sides. As they kind of turn, they immediately almost like double over, but they bring their eyes back up to you. You have made yourself a target.
Not your lucky day, friend.
Anything else?
No, that's it. That's
All
it.
right, that is Theo's turn. That brings us to Vlalinka. You can see Theo and Sagan diplomatizing these people into the ground. What are you doing?
She says absolutely nothing, and she sees guns are being drawn, so she is going to. You see her reach into her tactical fanny pack, I
Shout out to
guess.
the fanny pack.
Yeah. And pulls out a puzzle blade that just kind of materializes in little puzzle pieces. So that's 1. I'm going to strike this person that is closest to Sagan.
Woo.
Actually, yeah. Okay.
Is that the one that you targeted?
No, it's the one you, because I'm within 15 feet of you.
Okay.
And I'm not close to your guy.
Okay.
Aim
Okay.
and attack.
Go ahead and make
Let's do
your
it.
attack.
Let's do it.
Please
The
be
big
good,
dice.
Flolly. Yeah!
Hell yeah.
So 17 on the die plus.
That is going to be a
Okay, yeah, I thought so. Okay.
Just to make it easier for me to see.
Yes, I don't blame you. So that's going to be a total of 9 points of damage.
Very nice. 9 points of damage. This is the one that Theo just hit?
No, this is the one closest to Sagan.
Closest to Sagan. So the one that Sagan.
Mohawk.
They're starting to look kind of hurt now. They are looking pretty rough as you strike them. What kind of weapon is this?
Puzzle blade.
The puzzle blade. So
Analog
you lash this
Cathasa.
out. It is a quick movement that draws across their back. Part of their coat just falls away like ribbons. They are bleeding. They are hurt, but they are still up. Anything else for Linka?
Doesn't say anything.
Okay, that
Looks
brings us to our
menacingly.
red rabbit gangsters. You killed their leader. You declared him the leader now.
Yeah.
Battlefield
Can always
promotion.
run, friend.
Can't really. They're gonna stay in the drone's range, but move back. That's one action from them.
Where are they moving?
Just back up against the dumpster.
Okay. They have 5 minutes speed penalty, but it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
but there's not really a lot of places for them to move around here. All right, so Sagan, you're gonna be taking. Well, yeah, Sagan. You haven't really done. Gosh, it's tough. Sagan,
Pulling
you're
up the
taking
quest
attacks
stuff.
from one. I think probably Theo, you're taking them from the other person, and then the two. No, Theo, I think you're probably taking them from the two over here as well. So,
It's all right.
Oh, nice. I'm not there.
Sagan, first you're taking 2 attacks from knives. The first one is going to be a 25 to hit.
Gets me.
Yes.
Sorry, it was 11 points of damage. Slashing damage. Apologies.
What did you say before?
9.
9, 11, and 2. They have 1 hit point left,
Ooh.
but they are still up. So close. Okay, sorry, that threw me off.
Sorry.
That was a
Knives
hit
to
with a
Sagan.
knife hit. That is going to be 7 points of damage. As they just jab this in, they're moving pretty quick. The second attack. No, sorry, that was the second attack. Threw me all off. Okay, so that is the only one that is targeting Sagan. Now we move over to you, Theo.
Sure.
Theo, first, this person is going to attempt to stab you with their knife.
Sure.
They're going to attempt this twice. The first attack is going to be a 20 to hit.
Yep.
For 8 points of slashing damage. This is just
I am
sinking
below
in
half.
deep. And then the second one is even higher at a 21. And that is only going to be 2 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And so this person is just stabbing you again and again, kind of pushing you into the wall, trying to just disembowel you, basically. And if that wasn't enough, over their shoulder, there's just a torrent of fire as you are taking 4 shots from laser pistols as well.
All right, let's do it.
From the first person, that is a 6 and a 10.
All right.
And from the second person, a little bit, much better. That is going to be 2 21s.
Yep, both hit.
And so with those 2 21s, that is going to be 7 points of fire damage and 6 points of fire damage. Almost max on both of those.
I'm at 1 HP.
You look at this person that you are fighting. They look at you. They're like bleeding out, especially after the last strike that they just took from Valenka.
Yeah.
And like they're the two of you, like eyeballs hanging out of your sockets, barely hanging on.
Yeah.
But that is the nature of this combat.
Yeah, Theo says, fucking fight smart. Mark these guys, fucking take them out.
But that is all of the Red Rabbit gangsters.
Yeah.
That brings us to Monk.
And you're 1 HP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep in mind the targets that y'all have, like, additional bonuses to attack.
Yeah.
The corner that Theo is in has just been painted red, not just with the neon lights, but with both Theo and this gangster's blood just all across.
I am going to cast Soothe with a 30-foot range. The target regains 1d10 plus 4. I let you roll that. And you gain +2 status bonus to saves against mental effects. And because I have this as my signature spell, it is heightened automatically to 3rd level. So that is 3d10 plus 4.
Very nice.
So that was a 9 on the first one, 1 on the second, 8 on the next one, 18 plus 4. Is that what that is?
I don't know.
It's what's the modifier?
It's 3d10 plus 4. So
Yeah.
what is that for?
18 plus
Yeah,
4,
18.
22.
Very
Nice. Wow.
huge
That
spell.
is-
What does it look like for you to cast this spell?
So for when he casts Soothe, he's basically doing the same thing he's going to do as Injury Echo, which I'm probably going to do maybe a couple turns later, whenever it happens. He is going to look into an alternate dimension of Theodore where he is healthy, and I'm going to pull from that person's vitality and give it to Theodore.
Okay.
So you
Level 3.
you see a sudden like mirage of another version of you. He's probably dressed up totally different. Maybe he's like wearing like disco.
I'm very much imagining like as you cast this spell, you look at Theo, you see Theo, but then it splits. It's like the line of avatars,
Yeah.
but it's just Clown Theo, Cop Theo. It's the village
Yeah.
people, but just Theo.
And I go around and I pick one of them.
Construction Theo.
Sure, Construction Theo, and I take vitality from him, and then you can see just like a merge of his body forming into yours, and you feel healthier.
Phenomenal. This business Theo in another time, in another life, where maybe you just had a little bit more success growing up.
Yeah.
You have all of their health just merged into your own, and you feel significant.
And as he does that, he says,
Red's not your kind of a color, honey.
Okay, the Gravitas infrastructure version of Theo gone. Okay, anything else, Monk?
"That's it. That's my turn."
Fantastic, though. A ton of healing. That brings us to Nyx.
I'm not gonna shoot you.
Okay.
Fuck that.
So,
I'll just end.
I have a nanite surge. There's this radiating pulse, and it forces my body to temporarily increase its efficiency. So +2 status bonus to a skill check.
Excellent. So this is the kind of thing that typically you do when you're using an action to help you with that action.
Yes.
So what action are you using?
Okay, so you guys, I got 2 options. I can either try to shoot one of them again, or I can stab them like I did with Vlali.
You have one target that's at 1 HP, and you have another target who's down below their max HP.
You have 2 targets out in the back that are full.
So if I just stab them with an analgesic, will their HP just go down?
If you hit.
Yeah.
An analgesic is a medical device.
Yeah. Okay.
You are stabbing.
Yes, I'm dead. Let's do the explosive shot again.
Okay. So
If
make
you're
your
within
attack.
15 feet of me, you get a bonus.
So I got
Stack those bonuses.
plus
You do.
2. +2 is +4, and then
Are you still blessed? Or is that what the +2 is from?
That's the
plus
Gotcha,
2
gotcha.
+2.
What?
Bless comes from
+1/+1.
I don't give a plus.
He doesn't
No.
get plus ones.
No.
He
Dan
does
is
not get
not-
plus ones.
+1/+1.
I give a
Plus
15
one to my
5
target.
5
Plus
speed
one
penalty,
to
which
the
is
guy
gone
that's
now,
next to
Joe.
him.
Right.
Okay, so
It's plus one
You have
regardless.
plus one right now.
okay. So +1, +2, because I started just 3.
Yep.
+20.
Natural 20.
Dude,
Very nice.
That,
So-
every single one of you would roll a 20 tonight.
Except
No, I was doing poorly before.
So
though.
you roll damage on that,
Oh yes.
and you double all the numbers on the dice.
What? Which one?
Damage.
Oh, I was thinking the D6. What's the bone pistol damage? Bring it up.
I think it's D6.
Right there. D6. No. Oh, D4. D4 plus 1.
1d4 +1. Let's see.
See?
Oh, concussive probably.
One cold.
Oh, cold.
Yeah.
Cold. What's that?
It's cold.
It's an elemental.
Cold
type.
damage.
Cold. Oh. 4.
Nice.
Five.
Very
so
nice. 5 points of damage total, and as this is a critical, the Cestus pistol does have the bleed condition associated with it.
Hell
And so you shoot this individual, it deals, and you're hurting the one that's already hurt, correct? Okay, so you shoot this person, they're already in really rough shape. After volley at them, they were basically like completely disemboweled. They are now fully disemboweled. As you shoot them right in the remaining bits of their torso that hang on, and they are
Welcome to
down.
Grey's Anatomy.
Anything else? Just rips apart the thoracic cavity.
I go. Yes.
Tremendous bilateral damage, traumatic damage to everything on the inside. That is your turn. Nyx, what is Fix doing?
Okay. So I was gonna do heal bot, but you're all set, right? You already...
I'm only at 2/3 to my max.
Nah, you're fine.
I'll take the healing if you want to do it, but yeah. The guy that's next to me is down a little bit, and then the two over there are full health.
Okay, let's do next to Theo, the villain next to Theo.
Okay.
I still get a +1, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Fix has a rangefinder protocol. Fix provides a withering, covering fire, and can also quickly convey recommendations. Your drone gains a +2 bonus to attack rolls.
Okay.
And then we'll do the killbot again. So +2, +1, +2 is 3.
Say again. Your +1 is to any target as long as they're within 15 feet of you.
Yes.
So you have a
It's
+4. So +2 from us, and then 2 from
anyone
you.
within
There
15.
isn't another target within 15
It's not
feet
the
of him.
it's not the immediate target. It's the person. So if the
Oh, if you're
Yeah.
within 15.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
Better,
yeah, that's very good.
That's really good how it stacks.
So yeah, one from
I-
him, 1 from me, and then 2 from your ability. So
Okay.
it's a +4 total.
Yep.
And then
Damn, that's
I
so
have-
good.
Then I have +2 for killbot as well.
That's what that is. It's a
Yeah,
+2.
yeah, that's where that 2 came from.
But
Yeah.
rangefinder protocol is different.
Rangefinder protocol.
Oh, you're doing. Oh, there's multiple. Oh shit.
Oh, there's multiple attacks with the drone.
She's
+1,
stacking
+1, +2,
abilities.
and then that's a +2.
He's gonna check.
I mean, this is how combat's supposed to work in Starfinder. You're supposed to like give each other bonuses.
Stack.
Yeah.
For my character, I'm trying to debuff, and also the only buff I'm going to give people in this
Damn.
game is basically just the
That's gonna be
cover.
crazy.
As long as you have enough actions for it, yeah, you certainly can.
Okay. So what are we at now?
+1, +2,
6.
+4, +6. So
Damn.
plus
+10. Oh wait.
Wait,
So
that's
plus six.
+12.
+6, and then I'm gonna do bullshot, which is +4.
Do you have enough actions to do all those things? The answer is no.
Oh, is it? So each one
I believe
is
so.
an
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, and some of them are
some,
two.
Some can be 2. It depends on what the icon looks like. If there's like one square with a little small square in it, that's 1. If there's one square with a small square in it, and then there's like a
Because that
little
doesn't have it
overlap
next
to that, that's 2.
She's not looking at the ability like that.
Oh no.
There's a couple different views that you can have, and
No,
some
the
of
view
them
she
are a
has
little
doesn't
easier
have
for
that.
others.
That sucks.
Bummer.
Okay.
I definitely recommend.
So
I think it's great.
maybe I'll just go light then. Just
Okay.
I'll look this up
Like
later.
this.
No problem.
It's like tells me, like a radio.
So I
It's
guess
so nice.
I won't do rangefinder
Okay.
protocol, and I'm gonna swap that for bullshot, which is better anyways because it's +4 instead of +2.
Sort of. It's situationally better, but and also Bull Rush is the creature so. It seems like there's a lot of abilities, and they're a little bit more nuanced than maybe you thought. I would hold off on using some of those because like Bull Rush requires a number of things to happen first. So like you have to read the whole text. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's just do rangefinder
There
then.
you go. So make an attack. This is +4 conditional or a +4 modifier
Hell yeah.
on top of whatever you get for your drone.
Let's go. Let's do it. Hell yeah.
So +6.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Come on.
There you go.
Okay,
Nice.
so 23.
That is
Hell
the hit.
yeah.
Heck yeah.
Thanks for bearing with me.
No worries.
Mechanic is a tough one because it's you, and then you also have like another character you have to run on top of it, basically. That's why a lot of people who play Mechanic choose Exocortex, so they don't have to like manage the extra drone.
Matt had to do a lot of like.
It's still a lot
Exocortex,
of yeah. Okay, so how much damage does it do?
Oh, do I roll a damage?
Yes, you do.
Okay. So, is it? Do I add anything here?
Usually it's just the damage dice this level.
4.
4. Very nice. Hey, this guy was hurt before, and he's
It
even.
deals 1 additional damage per weapon damage die.
Oh hell yeah.
So 1 more damage. So that's 8 points of damage. Anything else
Nope.
for Fix? Okay.
That's it.
So Fix unleashes this attack. This individual takes it fully in the middle of the stomach. They bend over, trying to like find some cover behind these imaginary sort of stacks of paper and banana peels, but there is nothing for them. That brings us to the top of the round again, to Sagan.
All right. Theo, you're the only one besides me that took damage.
There.
All right, and you are at what?
I'm at 23 out of 35.
23 out of 35. I'm getting shot at a lot.
You are.
You are big.
I am going to. Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. I am going to keep holding up the bless this mess cross stitch, embroidery, whatever, and I'm gonna look over to you, Theo, and I'll go, hey Theo, Hylax loves you, and you will feel a weird, discomforting sensation as I transfer vitality to you.
Is
Oh
Hylax
my
the
God.
Whoa.
Hylax is the god.
Yeah, she's the queen,
You-
the forever queen.
The forever queen. You hear this like shittering, this weird
Ugh.
thing happen. Just a little bit of a shiver runs up your spine, but you feel like it's getting. You get a lot. You get like better. You get 7 points
It's almost like when you pee yourself.
damage. And at the same time, the shadows darken around both of us. And there is a magical darkness that settles on both of us. And it feels discomforting, but also weirdly like home. And if we want to, we can, this is part of the shadow thing, we can try to make a conceal yourself action, like a hide thing.
Sure.
So there is this flash of an embroidery, Hylax loves you, and you hear those same words spoken to you across this space. And there is this of magical energy. You almost feel like thunder somewhere in the distance. You hear it chittering, and darkness, almost like smoke, just begins to fill the space. And it's weirdly comforting. It feels like home, but I would say for free, Theo, it doesn't feel like your home.
Oh. You hear Theomotor, I gotta start going to church one of these days. Ugh.
And I'm
Bless
gonna,
this mess.
and I'm going to try to hide in this magical
Absolutely.
darkness.
Make yourself a check.
Because I am just getting shot at. That's an 18.
You're feeling pretty hidden as you
Okay.
kind of just sink into the darkness. For somebody so large, it's pretty hard to find, like, hide and seek has never been your favorite game. But here in this alley, even with the lasers firing and the red neon overhead, you find a place to sink into.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, Sagan?
That's hide, transfer vitality, and sustain bless. And the bless radius now expands to 25.
Very nice. So
Nice.
that brings us to Theo. Theo, you have had healing flooded into you almost against your wishes. It doesn't feel as homey as maybe other people might feel here, but with a lot more health and with bodies dropping all around you, what are you doing?
So I could make a hide at, like, it's on my own, like I use one of my own actions to
Yeah.
make a conceal.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. We only have 3 left, right?
There's 3.
No, 3.
Oh,
One
yeah,
near
I see.
me,
3.
2 in
Yeah, I
the...
see.
I'm going to... I'm gonna... It's an action to
pull out another weapon, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna risk it and not use the conceal action. I'm gonna first, with the baton in my hand, because the +1 on this guy lasts till the end of my next turn from when I cast it. So I still have a +1, so I'm gonna try to hit him first with a baton.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Let's see here. 16 + 7.
That is a hit. Fix already kind of damaged this. You saw that drone kind of like unleash this shot against this creature. So he's looking hurt already.
5 bludgeoning damage.
With 5 points of bludgeoning damage, he's looking even more hurt, but not down.
Oh, you hate to see it.
He has like 2 units of blood left inside of him.
2 units of blood.
Which of the 2 guys near the dumpster look? They're both still at full health, right?
They sure are.
Which one looks, I don't know, more vulnerable, weaker?
Probably the one on the right, just because they're closer to Nyx, and Nyx is like a walking horror show.
Okay. I'm gonna.
She also laughs like that.
With my last 2 actions, I'm going to use get him again.
Okay.
I'm going to say you hear from the darkness, just you hear Theo's voice. Nyx, stop dancing around. Go ahead and hit him already. And because I used 2 actions for that, I still get a free strike.
Yes, you do.
And I'm going to try to strike the guy that's next to me.
Alrighty, hit him.
2 envoys are way better.
Fantastic. 17.
That is a hit.
Fantastic. All right, for only 4.
That's still twice the amount that you needed. They only had 2 units of blood. You slam this baton into them, trailing smoke through it, and you just clock them on the head. They are down. Anything else, Theo?
That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Theo, you kind of emerge from the smoke, not using it for cover, more for dramatic effect.
There we go.
That brings us to Vlalinka.
Blolly, feeling inspired by the brilliance of Hylax. What she's gonna do is she has a puzzle blade in her 2 lower arms, but her 2 upper arms, she's going to unclick her. What is this? Cross bolter,
Okay.
ranged weapon. That's 1. Aim, 2, fire at the last person alive.
There are 2 people.
There's 2 people alive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Both backed up against the
so I'm gonna
dumpster.
fire against the one that you told Nyx to fire at.
Well, because I used 2 actions, anybody gets a +1 to their attack
I
against
see.
that guy that I pointed out.
Okay, so shooting at the guy you pointed out.
Go.
Aiming at him.
There we go.
So go ahead, roll your damage on
Wow,
that.
Dan,
You
you're
invoked
up.
it.
I know! Holy crow. Let's see what we got here. Wow, okay. D10. So 10 points of damage, and then it does not look like it has a critical effect.
So 10 points of damage is still a
Does that include
tremendous
your-
amount.
Your
Do you have to roll that twice, though?
wait, does that include your
Oh, I just doubled the dice. Do I have to roll it
Yeah,
twice?
double the dice.
your precision damage from aiming?
Oh, thank you. No, I didn't do that. Thank you. Oh, well.
That's
okay.
a dice, so you double that as well.
2.
Yeah, so you do
12
well, you
points
double
of damage.
You roll it twice, right? Isn't that
I
what you mean?
double the damage, not roll it twice. So I rolled a 1 on my d4, and now it's a 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Double damage.
For criticals, especially when you get into later games for streaming, you have to roll like 30 dice, and it's just hard,
Okay.
so we just double the dice.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this strike, it hits them almost dead in the throat. Underneath where the mask kind of covers their face, over where the sort of Kevlar, almost collar is brought in to protect their throat, you sneak a shot in, and there is an explosion of viscera. They are nearly dead, but still alive.
No! Stupid.
Anything else, Valinka?
She just snaps with her one free hand.
All right, that brings us to our Red Rabbit gangs. There's just 2 of them left. And so with this dumpster, they're going to use an action to climb, get up on top. They're going to use 1 action then to shoot. I think probably both taking shots at Valinka. Valinka with the laser pistol. That is going to be just a 9 to hit.
Oh, I don't even need to. Nope.
and then just a 7 to hit. And so they take these 2
She
shots.
laughs.
They look almost frightened at this. Their leader is down. Many of them have been just kind of cut down very quickly. They use their final action to run, and they hoof it 25 feet, which brings them right to the edge, I believe, just right off the edge of the map.
That's it.
This one?
That one and then the one that you just pointed at too.
So both of them are hoofing it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go, right to the edge of the map. And so they are due to escape, which brings us to Monk. Monk, they have left your sort of reach.
I don't even think I have, because the dumpster is probably blocking my line of sight. 1, 2, 3. Do I have line of sight on the Joe, or is it blocking?
I would say they get 3/4 cover.
Okay. I'm gonna move, and then I'm gonna try to aim, but I don't have the 3/4 cover, so I'm just not gonna shoot.
Okay.
Just not gonna do it.
There you go. You look, you can't draw the shot. You're not going to shoot into the street.
I can't hit him!
That brings us to Nyx.
All right, next you kill him.
Okay.
Trap.
Where's everybody at HP? Like, anybody
fine.
need anything?
We're good.
Most people are okay.
Okay.
With the exception of maybe Theo.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not at max, but yeah, no, I'm fine now.
I got a gut wound, but I'm fine.
Okay. I'm gonna try and shoot at them again with
Okay.
explosive shot.
So you take out this bone pistol, make your attack roll.
I'm still surging with my circuitry glowing.
I would say you do need to move to be able to see them because you're currently around the corner from them.
All right, let's move.
So that's one action to move.
10, 15. That gives her line of sight.
It does, gives them some cover. as
Yeah,
well.
there might be a way to get a line of sight on that way. But I repeat it as my character couldn't, because...
She still has 10 feet of movement to, do I think if she could squeeze over here, she could get a cleaner
It's,
shot?
I mean, it's still going to be cover
Yeah.
either way.
So I can't make it up top on the dumpster.
Not with your speed, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could
you
use
use-
2 actions
yeah.
to run and jump on
2
top,
action
but
gets
then...
you on top, and you get
Yeah.
An action
we'll,
to shoot.
We'll do that.
Okay.
Hell
So
yeah.
you run up, you leap up to the top, standing on this dumpster full of just soggy old banana peels and manuscript pages. You draw your pistol, make your attack roll.
17.
17, that is a hit.
Ooh.
So do I roll damage?
Roll damage, yeah.
Nice.
1.
1 point of damage plus anything?
Yeah, you definitely had to add something.
Yeah. Go to your bone
I-
pistol,
It's probably your dex modifier.
but the one that has like the numbers all next to
Oh,
it.
sorry. Okay. Plus
1
6.
plus 1.
Oh, sorry.
1d4 plus
2.
1. 2.
And that matters because he had 2 points of health.
Oh!
So you fire at this one limping away,
Suck it.
and you just drag him down to the ground, shouting "suck it" from between your kind of stitched together lips.
Monk is just amazed that Nyx just did that.
Anything else, Nyx?
No.
All right, what about Fix?
So Fix has got a long shot.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Let's go, Fix.
Or far shot it's called.
Fix will still also...
So
I
she
think,
needs to
need
move, yeah.
But then can make the far shot from there. Where's this? Wow. Actually, I believe because your drone can fly, they can just go up there.
Oh,
One
cool.
action.
So that would be 2 action. Or...
Just one.
Just one because it flies.
So do I have 1 action left or 2?
2.
Okay. So far shot gives me a +1.
Okay.
And then we will do the range finder, which is a +2.
So both of those things will add on to an attack, but
Oh.
then you won't be able to attack.
Okay. Long shot. Rangefinder is better than far shot.
Then you
Interesting.
probably want to do rangefinder and then attack.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
do that.
There you go. So make your attack roll for Fix.
So 18.
18, that is going
Oh
to be
my
a hit. Go ahead and roll
Let's
damage.
go.
Yeah, Fix is pretty strong. Early game.
So 2 and 1 additional damage. 3.
There you go. 3 points of damage. There is just this ow as they just kind of get shot from behind. They're still moving. That is your turn, Nyx and Fix. That brings us to the top of the round to Sagan.
Sagan is gonna look around and seeing that everyone's fleeing, he goes, "This fight's over." Yeah, he's gonna actually just kind of drop concentration and look at anyone who's bleeding out and try to offer them like a little comfort of Hylax.
Okay. You drop the spell.
Real
You're
crusader.
like, all right, this is done. And you start looking around at the rest of your party.
Dead. You dead? You're about to be dead. You want some help?
Theo.
Yeah, Theo's not going to be able to like catch up and execute him, but if honestly, Theo just kind of like casually like strolls out, like kind of pats his duster off a bit and moves to where he gets like some kind of line of sight.
Sure.
And just says, "And tell your bunny ass friends that the runners took out the rest of your crew."
Okay. You
Threat.
shout that off. Go ahead and make it just for free an intimidation check.
Hell yeah.
And that is
Plus my intimidation, that's an 18.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
you can feel as they just kind of take one last look back. It is not a look that tells you that they are like trying to remember you for revenge. This is a look of like, who just kicked our ass so bad? And they kind of mark you for 1 second and then just run into the crowd.
Get on out of here.
Vlolinka, you are the last person who potentially has a shot before they disappear. Is there anything that you want to do?
Are they within 100 feet?
They certainly are.
Okay, so she'll aim, shoot.
Okay, I believe from where you are.
No survivors.
You need
That's
to
his name.
I wanted one of them to survive, kind of. Not gonna lie.
So that would be 5,
Then our legend lives
10,
on.
15, 20, 25. They do get cover.
Wait, there's only that one left?
Yep.
There's only one left.
She'll aim, just watch through the scope as it gets away, then
Okay.
click it back up into her shoulders.
And they get away. And you have all successfully completed your first round of combat.
Yay.
Woo! The amount of natural 20s was
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
really cool.
So as the combat dies down, you can see this neon glow blazing from around the corner that this individual just disappeared around. You can hear music coming from the street. What are you all doing?
Got work to do. Let's go see the Chrome Dream.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I like close one of their eyes. Okay. All right.
Oh, wait a second. I want to go through their pockets.
We're really poor right now, so yeah.
Yeah, also, we're like supposed to be thieves.
Yeah, I want to go up to that leader dude whose face I smashed in with that first heavy attack. I want to go check his pockets.
Absolutely, you certainly can.
While they're doing their thieving, I'm just gonna write a quick headline.
Okay.
Crime down in Valor's section 5%.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty big for a city.
I was gonna say,
That-
It's a small area though.
This group was 5% of
Yeah.
the total
I cross
crime.
it out, write a smaller area,
I
cross
love
it out, just get down to just the street.
Yeah, 0.0. Yeah, just the street. 5% of this street.
Okay, so
I mean, they lose lives.
for who's investigating the bodies?
just
I
Theo
this
and-
one close.
Theo and Willie.
Could I use thievery skill? Just because I'm straight up stealing from this body.
I mean, you're not stealing from the body because the body.
It's okay because perception's higher anyway.
Hell yeah.
That's like grave robbery.
Is
Yeah.
this
Very
considered
robbing.
using the seek action?
Oh,
Yeah,
loves
yeah.
robbing.
I get a +1 to that.
Loves corpses.
Is it robbing if they're already dead?
Ooh. I got a 19.
I also got a 19.
You're cool.
Very
Yeah.
nice. So the two of you spend just a little bit of time kind of digging through their bodies. I would say in total, amongst this whole group, you do find that two of them have flash grenades.
Ooh.
One for each.
In this crowded area, there wasn't really a chance for them to use it. But yeah, 2 tactical flash grenades.
Wow.
You would also find that every single one of them, all 5 of them, have knives. 5 of them also have laser pistols. These are pretty basic weapons, but they're still nice to have. And like you, they're not super well armored. They're wearing armored coats.
Yeah.
Aside from that, not even communicators on these individuals, which is pretty unusual. That's what you find.
You mentioned that when we first came out of the hall, there were papers flying everywhere.
When the portal first emerged, papers
It's
like,
portal that
Yeah.
up all around.
What were those
Stick around when you
papers?
finish this spell.
So
Because I'd like to investigate them if it's worth it.
But the
Sure.
penalty
Next.
of 5% speed does not.
Nix,
Because I
you
didn't
walk up
sustain.
to this dumpster that has just appeared, and looking through, you pick up some of these pages. It's written in common, the first one that you pick up. And it reads, I see thee yet in forms as palpable as this which now I draw.
Ow, shit.
What?
And
his
it's
perfect-
just like manuscript. It's just like poetry. It feels vaguely familiar.
So I pass it on over to you, Monk.
No, yeah.
He's gonna just crumple it up and throw it in
Oh,
the trash.
come on!
No, it's dribble. It's not my best work, okay?
I agree. Where are the heaving bosoms?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Valenka just goes like bright red and looks away.
Okay, well, we can't leave this behind. Fix is just gonna pick it up, and kind of push it inside of itself.
The manuscript pieces?
Yes.
Okay, you take a handful of papers and just into your body. Kind of almost like a paper grinder in reverse, just like just into your body. And you now store those documents there.
Next, honestly, this is why you're my BFF. Because, like, honestly, you're my biggest fan. And I feel like... I feel like I'm just supported. That's all I want to say.
Biggest fan fact, BFF.
Oh, yes, I love that. Okay. Guys, so what are we doing here? We going to Club Mirage or what?
Yeah, that's what we're planning to do.
Well, let's go.
Yeah.
You walk out onto the street, and you behold the Crimson Quarter, a region of the neon depths beneath the Valor Syndicate city spire above you. There are almost like vines, these cables that droop over and off all these different balconies. You can see all kinds of vendors operating out of half-open cargo crates. There are these hover cars that have trunks open and people are selling stereos out of them. There's all kinds of stuff happening along this road. You can see a group of chrome-limbed dancers performing on a raised platform off and to your left. There is all kinds of advertisements that are projected onto the pavement and walls all around you. It looks like a neon red-shifted Times Square. And across the street, there are tower and hollow displays that glitch different advertisements kind of into each other. And you begin to walk towards Club Mirage. Who's leading the way?
I think I would, because I really want to get to the club.
Sure.
And I think I'm walking with my arm around her shoulder, and I'm just hyping up the club and just being like,
Nix, I think, as a best friend, you should do the duty of being my wingman, and just, I mean, come on, I just came out of the closet, and I'm still, haven't been with anyone, and you promised you would help me at this club, and I want to meet someone nice tonight.
I will definitely help you. You can imagine me like your bodyguard, but, helping you get love kind of way.
Oh my god, this is just like the stories I want to write.
Bodyguard for love. Can't wait to see that Netflix show. So as you move deeper, the crowd does begin to thicken. There are a lot of people who are parting just enough to let you through. The glow intensifies towards the end of the street, and you behold the building known as Club Mirage. It almost seems to ripple at the edges. Its surface shifts between mirrored chrome and translucent light. You can see through the walls and windows proper, silhouettes moving, the people who are taking their drinks and dancing, just kind of vague silhouettes. There is a wide arch over the entryway that just has a cascade of holographic patterns, colors that just shift over each other like oil on water. And I would say somebody had done some research and discovered that there was a bouncer here.
Yep.
You see they are currently standing just within the door. This is a red scaled vest in a red form-fitting body sleeve beneath gleaming carbon fiber armor. They sort of lean down to look at you, Monk.
Lean down? Wow.
I mean, they're probably about 10 feet tall. They're the same size as your Circassian friend. And they just say, "What business have you in Club Mirage?"
Oh, well, we just want to party. I know how this is. And,
Shoves his face,
Thank you.
but just holds his face and waits for you to speak because she won't.
We have business inside the club.
With who?
Chrome Dream.
Chrome Dream.
He stands back nodding. She's in the back. Careful. She's in a mood.
Well, appreciate the insight, friend. Is there like a tip jar or anything like that?
No, there's not a tip jar here.
He's
We're
just
living
like a
in a
glass-
world of digital currency.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so no tip jar, no
do
little
ask
tap pad.
I know you're working right now, but you drink anything?
I'll drink anything.
I'm gonna send a drink out your way. Appreciate it.
I know you're working right now, but are you looking for love?
They look at you.
Oh my god!
Make a diplomacy check.
There you go.
Monkey's just gonna go. No.
14.
A 14. They look at you and they say, always, but it is not here tonight. They turn back to you and they say, I have heard of a new drink. Could you acquire this for me?
I'll definitely take a look inside, but if they don't have it available, do you have a backup?
I believe it is a secret menu item. It is called the Intergalactic Fizzy Volcano.
Galactic Fizzy Volcano.
I have worked here for 7 years and have never heard of it.
All right. I don't know that he made this post, right?
No, it's
You
anonymous.
have no idea.
Okay. All right. Sure. I'll check inside then.
Do not fail me. And they stand
Oh.
aside.
That feels like a threat.
You all can see now within the club itself, there are hard light walls that can be rearranged to form different booth configurations. They mix with the kind of projectors that are hitting these slowly dripping, cool sort of mist sheets. They have them in some malls almost where they're just like rain going down, they create messages, but this is just like a mist sheet that creates like a 3D projection. It makes it kind of hard to tell what is real and what is digital in this space. And as you kind of enter and you pass some of these booths, each one of them has one of these over, so you can't really see the occupants, save the booth at the very, very end. All the way past all of these sort of very much almost like couch plush little booths, there is one that looks entirely different than the rest. The seats, the backing, the walls, all chrome, and they reflect this android that you have come to be known as Chrome Dream. Her exterior is a seamless blend of synthetic flesh and polished chrome with subtle seams around the collarbone and shoulders that almost look like these veins of glowing gold light underneath. You can see her face is just high cheekbones, sharp, elegant lines that underline the eyes. Her hair is dark and worn long with threaded, ultra-thin fiber optic cables that serve as almost like ribbons through them. And she is wearing a tailored chrome synth fabric coat with flowing lines of these same kind of almost like flexible LED strips through them. And she looks at all of you. And you're just going to sit in this booth?
Yeah, she's expecting us.
Yeah, okay.
Sort of acknowledge, but looking at the booth, I'm like, I'm not gonna fit. So I just kind of like stand awkwardly at the side.
They look at you for a second and they go, you know what? It's kind of fucked up. They press something under this and the hard light walls around the booth flicker and then like a good 5 feet further out. And there is space for you to sit as well.
Wow.
So,
Thank you.
so Chrome, we got you. Came here as soon as you called. What's the job?
They nod and they say, this is what I like about all of you Skullrunners. We make this easy. I'm not in the mood to fuck around today. They press straight on the flat of the table. It doesn't appear as if there is any buttons, but this hologram projects up. This is warehouse AR1193. Data storage mostly. And some of that data is exactly what you're after. It's designs for some kind of a battery. I don't know too much about it. And you just need to get it for me. That's all. I don't care how you do it. I don't care if anybody gets hurt. We just need very specific files on a very specific server. And this is how you get that. And she withdraws this small black data stick. Plug this directly into the server. They're not connected to the infosphere. You need to hard connect. It will take approximately 1 minute to get everything that we need, so you need to make sure that you have the time. Any questions?
Yeah, we'll let send his hand out for the stick and go for it.
Gives you the stick.
She takes it from you.
What was the point of that?
Oh, well, I was going to take the stick, but she wanted to ask a question. Go for it.
No, you can have the stick. Where?
What do you mean, where?
Where is this AR-1193?
AR, Axiom Relay. It's,
Oh. Is that somewhere we know?
I would say...
Yeah.
Oh, Axiom Relay. Yeah, that's the next neighborhood
It is
over.
a
Sorry.
very large district of the Seethe.
Got it.
Well, Chroma, I just want to make sure that we're not going to repeat mistakes like the last job. I mean, I like the name Skullrunners, but I just want to know who we're running afoul with this.
Make a diplomacy check.
Okay. And before I do that, I'm going to cast Glow Up on myself to give myself +1.
Glow up?
You just blink your eyelashes at her.
I'll get rid of the spell in a second. That is a 18 +1.
That's a horrible dice to read.
I know, but it's the only lucky one.
So 19 total?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no, plus I'm sorry, I had to add my modifier. 19 plus diplomacy is 11. So
Wow, 30.
31.
It's a battery. You're going to run afoul of Volterra, obviously. Anything that powers, they have their fingers in, and they don't like that Axiom is going to have their own power source.
Okay, alright. As long as we know. Team, anyone have any thoughts before we head out?
I got a question. Any other groups try to get it before?
You're the first that I'm sending, but there are other groups in the area that you probably want to be careful about. The Null Saints aren't any joke. They are sort of in that area.
What sort of security? Do you know of any?
I don't. It's one of many warehouses, so I don't imagine it's especially heavily guarded, but I'm sure there's some token presence.
Okay.
I imagine there's more automated defenses, turrets, drones, things like that.
She cracks all her knuckles. I
Outside-
want it.
Outside of perimeter security, any other threats or defenses, you might want to pass on for us to make this thing successful?
Like I said, the Null Saints. They're not the easiest group to deal with, and they'll take any cybernetics straight out of your body if they catch you.
Oh,
All right.
Would I know? Wait, can I try to recall knowledge about the Null Saints?
Yeah, sure.
That's a 19.
hell yeah.
Yeah. So the Null Saints are a group of criminals who exist within the Axiom Relay's neon depths. They sort of are one of a slightly larger faction of the criminal underworld, and they typically target individual or small groups of travelers, and they give them the bathtub full of ice treatment, taking any cybernetics or mechanical augments to sell on a black market. What was your total roll?
My total was a 26.
This black market is one that can be, though you are not sure of how, can be accessed through the infosphere and includes like a delivery order option. So this is something that sprawls throughout much of Seethe. And I would say with that, you recognize that if you were able to obtain a contact like that, that means that you would have a pretty powerful mobile medic on call.
What?
Okay.
Nice.
And you said these were battery. Well, it's in Axiom Relay, but who is the power conglomerate again?
Volterra.
Volterra.
Interesting.
Volterra Grid.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
And it's gonna make Voltaire pretty pissed.
All right, Chrome. It's always a pleasure.
Specifically, Axiom Relays creating this prototype will make Volterra pissed.
Yeah.
That tells you that Volterra is probably the client.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But Axiom Relay, should you get caught, will become
Yeah.
an enemy. That's important. Axiom Relay creates something called the Communicator. And you imagine running afoul of Axiom will put you in a very difficult position when it comes to communicating across long distances. For what it's worth.
Okay, and I'll ask Chrome Dream. So the delivery payment, is this back here? Is this somewhere else?
You need to get the files back to me. I give them to the client. If you can get them here. They look at you, they kind of look at the way in which you have all chosen to come here. Not wearing especially nice clothing, with the exception of Monk, who is very well manicured, and potentially Nyx, whose screws are all in the right place. And that's probably about as formal as Nyx gets. And they say, it's a dangerous job. 1,000 credits each.
Okay. Do you have anything you can let us borrow in the way of weapons or protection?
I'm not really in the business of selling weapons or protection. There's a lot of people you can get that from. If you were looking for weapons in particular, make a diplomacy check.
Fuck.
And you have a feature relating to being a smuggler, correct?
Yes.
Take a +2 conditional
Hell
modifier to this.
yes. There we go.
Well, if it's smuggling of sorts, can I use that instead?
Yeah.
Okay. That's very different than diplomacy for me. Haha, still not going to be great. 12. Wait. 11.
Mm.
They look at you and they go, you probably don't have a lot of credits to your name right now, just based on what you're packing. You might try the backlight armory.
Okay.
It's just around the corner.
I'm gonna pull up an infosphere search of warehouse AR199.
Sure.
You're doing this just like on your phone in the middle of conversation.
Okay.
And just, I don't want to do the exact warehouse, but I want to do the surrounding area so it kind of looks like I'm just looking in the air.
Sure. Okay.
And I as I pull it up, I want to show it to Chrome and just be, could you give us a general idea of where these, hold on, where is it? Skulls, no sinking is gonna be?
Oh, they'll be somewhere in the neon depths around that. They're not going to be around the warehouse exactly.
Okay, so possible we could just avoid them.
You could. And once you get to the warehouse, you should entirely, because they're not going to cross Axiom.
Maybe we don't want to avoid them, Monk. Maybe we want to use our diplomacy skills to
I don't know.
get some friends.
If they're apparently working for Axiom, I don't want Axiom knowing that we're doing this job. I want to be in, out, and just paid.
You in
No,
particular should be very careful around the Null Saints. They'll like you. You're all profit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
What she did say, though, I don't know, potential ideas for diversions, potential ideas for...
Stealth.
Oh, yeah, ideas. Would I be able to do any kind of, like, business lore check right now to, or any, like, corporate lore or something like that to, like, get an idea of, like, other entities around the area that may, like, benefit from Axiom getting its own battery? Maybe, like,
In theory, almost every other organization would benefit from it because it breaks a monopoly. But in that immediate area, so when you think about these sections of Seethe, to get there across sections will take probably a day and a half, maybe 2 days. So they're huge portions of city.
Sure.
There are a lot of entities within that. I would say it would be hard with the information that you have now to narrow it down.
Okay.
You haven't been to this area or know much about it either.
Okay.
I'm gonna slide my communicator with the image of the kind of the general area to my favorite friend,
Dream.
Valinka, and I'm just gonna say,
Valinka, honestly, I feel like you probably know the best way to get there. I mean, you're always scouting ahead, knowing the best place, so I trust you.
Excuse me, your favorite friend?
Well, I mean, favorite friend for, getting us through the area, not favorite friend in general, like, friendship bracelets and all that.
Don't you have the highest survival?
Yeah.
Aren't you the one who should be leading us through?
I mean, she's the covert operator, so I'm kind of trying to.
Yeah.
What's your survival?
+3.
All right.
Yeah, just
Well, because I have.
I'll correct
I have
myself.
more. Yeah, I'm
I
more
thought you
like
were going, like,
computers, like.
I thought you were going like rogue sneaky.
No.
Valenka
I
is a
have
very
really high
specific
stealth, but it's.
role within
she's
like the
burned
smuggling
out.
organization.
Well, I mean, I guess I don't know if there's like a conversation we want to have, like maybe after, but like, I guess like, are you gonna go stealth? Like, are you gonna like be like the sneaky sneak or
Yes, you can
Stealth,
sneaky sneak.
tracker.
Okay, yeah.
Like maneuver us through an area, take out people who are.
I
in front
can
of us.
maneuver digitally extremely well, but
Yeah.
and physically, I
So
suppose.
I'll slide
but-
the communicator over so it's a little bit thanks to Nix as well.
That's gonna be Theo.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, you're the best survival.
what was that?
Are you the best survival? Or I'm pretty
No,
sure
I
it's
got
Nix.
high charisma on every charisma stat. That's why I'm
Okay.
like, you pulled it over there, and Theo
So,
will take it and put it next to Nick's.
You take your communicator, you put it in front of Valenka, and it slowly gets just pushed all the
You're
way
like,
around.
Yeah, we're
No,
doing a
no.
lazy Susan with it.
Fantastic.
What?
You know what? I think it honestly makes sense for me to go first with Fix because I'm so used to putting myself back together. I can do it again. I'll protect you guys with plus whatever it was survival.
All right, you plan the route, we'll follow you.
Okay, make a survival check.
I thought you were gonna be like a.
And
sneaky,
I'll
like, follow.
aid you if possible.
I am sneaky.
In what way?
I'll
Like
sit
how
here and
Tara
can
was Echo,
like
kind of
collaborate with her about.
I thought you were
Like,
You're the one who
oh,
said
let's
you
go
had
this
plus
way. No,
one.
I don't know. Like that route has been collapsed. Let's go over here.
What is
Yeah.
your survival modifier?
My survival is 9.
9.
Is this a
Uh,
different character sheet than what you're looking at?
It's the same. I just did download detail versus download the regular PDF.
Well, that one says 11 on survival.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Okay.
And take a +6 conditional modifier as you get a little bit of help from Sagan in this task.
So 17.
Oh, there's 17 on the die.
Nice.
34.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Holy fuck!
With the 34, you take the communicator, you take your communicator out, you kind of push them together to give yourself a larger map. And Chrome Dream, seeing you guys all just fiddle around with your communicators, just jamming them together, is going to go, oh my god, this is really embarrassing. And they're going to press the table, which syncs up with your phones and projects a much larger map.
Nice.
Large, relatively detailed. And with this, Nix, you are able to see that there is a place where you could probably shorten the trip pretty significantly. This would mean instead of going along streets and roads, using essentially like an HVAC system to navigate, it would be for your largest friend very uncomfortable, but it will probably cut a good 6 hours off your trip.
Wow.
Substantial amount of time. This will also carry you by the Hardlight Armory, the store that Chrome Dream had mentioned, and will likely bring you up behind the warehouse.
How uncomfortable would it be for him?
Very. Like, will he fit? Yes. Should you bring some KY jelly? Also yes.
I was gonna say like do a diet tea and then he can be as skinny as possible and get through.
So
I'm
it is
pretty skinny, I'm
goofy.
just-
I like that idea though.
Yeah.
Let's get a lubricant.
Yeah.
Just keep squirting it every hour.
You keep talking, being like, so this lubricant, this other no, we've tried this lubricant, but you can try this one. It'll get you through.
Chrome
easy.
Dream is like, oh my god. Yeah,
But you definitely
Let's do
notice
it.
all of that.
let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, you got our route plan?
No. So
I can help
yeah,
find the map.
since you're not leading, I would love for you to be the mastermind behind this.
Hell yeah.
I'm here for it.
All right. Well, we got a semblance of a plan. And
So,
he
yeah.
looks at Chrome Dream and then
Chrome Dream nods and says, well, good. A semblance of a plan is a start, but you might want to make it a bit more concrete before you get there.
we'll iron out the details so you can enjoy back to whatever you're. And he kind of like looks at their table. I'm assuming there's like a club going. Like there is.
There's people and everything. The
Yeah.
table is mostly empty, but they kind
Yeah.
of nod.
I do have the little bottle of coolant with me. Does
Ooh.
that work as a lubricant?
Not really.
Whoa! Burn his skin off.
Yeah, you want to be
Yeah,
real
no,
careful
no,
about where
no,
you
you
apply
wanna do
that.
that.
Not for internal use. Yes.
I want to know what the culture of inside Mirage is. Like, did she order food to the table? Like, is she buying us drinks? Are we supposed to buy her a drink?
No. So when you look at this table and it is blank, no
Okay.
food, no drinks, nothing. You guys put your kind of data pads. You've seen Chrome Dream manipulate this table to do different functions. You recognize that you are sitting in her office.
Okay.
This club is something that she has manufactured as sort of a front and a shield around what is her place of business.
Okay.
And so you are expected to leave.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Valinka, you're going to decide the route we take, but we need to get that drink first for the Vesk, and let him try it. The drink.
So we go to the bar.
Sure.
All right.
Goodbye, Chrome Dream. Thank you.
It's always
Thank
a pleasure,
you.
Chrome.
They nod.
Thank you,
and they
Coop.
say, if you can do this, and you can do this relatively quietly, I might have some more work lined up for you. That's a little bit better paying.
I mean, if we can
Bitter.
deliver a skull, we can deliver anything.
Yep.
Sure. You all kind of make your way into the aisle. And are you exiting?
No,
You
we
gotta
have
go
to
to the bar,
go to
gotta
the
get
Oh,
a
bar.
you go to the
drink.
bar. Right. You go up to the bar. You can see all of these little kind of inlaid bits, almost like your traditional neon signs, except when they flicker, it isn't like somebody like smoking a cigar. It's just different images that change from one to the next to the next. There is a human who is kind of sitting there at the bar. You approach them and you're asking them for.
An intergalactic fizzy volcano. Is that what it was?
Sure.
Yeah.
You ask that, and they say, "I'm sorry." A what?
We have the man who
There
made
was-
it right here.
There's a
Wait,
I
it's
know.
anonymous.
the bouncer outside,
Oh, right.
the red scale, the best. He asked me to.
I thought he was gonna say the red skill bitch.
He asked me to grab him an intergalactic fizzy volcano.
Oh, he did he?
Yeah.
Just a moment. And he kind of pushed the bar up and walks over to the door. You can hear little snippets of this. And I told you, you can't drink at the door anymore. And just like getting lectured now. Are you all making your way out?
While he's doing that, I'm just looking around to see if there's like an unattended beer or something.
Yeah, what?
That's
Well, Link is gonna
exactly-
reach over and
Alright.
steal a bottle.
I
why
take,
don't-
I
well, why
take
don't we
one,
just-
just hide it under my coat.
Okay.
Make a sleight of hand check here.
It's not gonna go well for me.
Thievery.
Is there another bartender?
8.
8. You go to grab this, and almost immediately the bartender just goes, and starts making their way over. The bouncer starts making their way over. You have started a scene.
So can I grab the vial of coolant and dump it into the beer, and then we pass that off as a fizzy volcano?
You're gonna
Damn,
kill
you're
this
gonna-
man?
Oh my god!
Holy
It's
shit!
It's gonna fizz though.
No, this is
Make a
our.
thievery check.
That's our
Oh my
fucking.
God.
This why?
This
glad I'm
bouncer
best
and
friends with
this
her.
bartender are storming over.
19.
19. And that is all that most of you see as you, Nyx, just very stealthily are able to dump some coolant into this beer. Coolant from a trench that Theo had been suspended above peeing into just hours ago.
Acidic.
You turn to face them, pee in hand, potentially some kind of an excuse on your lips, but because it is night, as we potentially
Saved by
get
the
ready
bell.
for a new round of combat,
Vesk is saved by the bell.
this is where we're going to end for the evening.
Oh.
But you have successfully had your first encounter. You've accepted your first job. When we come back next week, we'll be able to start your very first mission.
Yay!
But thank you for joining us for this session of Skullrunners. Please stay safe. It is wild out there. See you next week.
Man.